Welcome back and welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you here. Happy Monday. Sorry I had to miss one last week, but we are back and ready to have quite a bit of fun today. I will be your DM for this evening. I am David Patrick, and welcome to the Homebrew Homestead, a place where I gather all my friends together to make ourselves a little home for TTRPGs here in our little corner of the internet, of course. We have Ryan and his big purple house on the hill just overlooking us at all times, like the fucking tower in fucking Lord of the Rings with the giant eye on it. You're Sauron staring at us constantly, and I like it. Watch me harder, daddy. Anyway, I was trying to break you before you broke me. I win. Yes. Yes. Anyway, that's enough for the ridiculousness for today. But I'm super happy to be here. We got Kieran guesting yet again, probably for the last time, but we'll see how the adventure goes because he's been around about 3 weeks longer than originally anticipated. But that's what we do. We make things work around here. Speaking of which, Kieran, you're looking very stylish today, sure, in your nice new Homebrew Homestead baseball tee, which you can find on our merch shop on the internet. Go check it out. It's up in the chat. So thank you for the subby, buddy. I appreciate you. Also, Kieran and Chris, thank you for the subs as well. I appreciate you guys. I'm currently petting a cat who is just chilling on the desk. He's here. Y'all can't see him, but know that he is there and he loves you. Or is at least questioning your decisions being here. Anywho, no new announcements for me. We got some plans coming in the future, but not until like next year because that's when the new Fable releases. So be anticipating that. We have a very fun one-shot coming up with a very special guest who will be joining us. I'm not going to give you guys too many details, but I can tell you the guest will be Nerd Holla yet again for what, the second or third time on the stream now? So super happy to have Nerd back. We're looking forward to that. Keep an eye out in the Discord because that announcement will be coming in the next couple of weeks. We got a Stewart. Look at the little Stewart. All of that being said, I'm going to waste no more time and pass things on to my lovely friends down there below me, starting with Ryan. What you got going on other than a mouthful of... Do you want me to start with Kieran because you're eating?
Yeah.
Kieran, go ahead, buddy, in your stylish new shirt.
Ryan should be used to talking with a mouthful of things.
That and sense, I could write a whole book.
Okay, you're so cute. All right, go ahead, Kieran. Take it away. Buddy.
Yeah, my name is Kieran. For the last couple of sessions, I've been joining this group of fine people on my cleric. Lots of fun to do for myself. Not a whole lot going on. Still struggling with some stuff, but that's not for here. If I stream, I'll make an announcement on Discord. I've been going offline hard on Escape from Tarkov of late, so I might throw up a stream this week. We'll see.
Chowder says you should do it. He's being bad, so I'm holding him in air jail for a moment. With that being said, let's move it along to Ryan, who no longer has a mouthful. Thank you again, Kieran, for joining us. I can't wait to see where this session goes. Ryan,
always happy.
Take it away. All right.
Darlings, babies. We hit 900 just last night, so expect the 20-hour stream coming here real soon. I'm thinking it's going to be on Friday. I'm going to decide tonight, so look out on the Discord. Tonight, that'll be decided whether it's Friday or Saturday. Definitely Friday. Yeah, it'll probably be Friday, maybe even Thursday. Who knows? Keep an eye out. You never know with me.
Congratulations on 900, buddy. We're all so proud of you. See how far you've come in such a short time, dude.
Oh, I love you.
You're almost caught up to me in like half the time. You're crushing it, dude. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you, baby.
I'm going to fight you, Chowder. I'm going to fight you.
Do it.
Fight you. I'm fighting him as we speak.
To me.
Speaking of feisty felines, Dusty, just JTV, how you doing?
Hey. Doing all right. Yeah, you know, I'm JTB. I stream sometimes. At this point, it's like every other week, kind of.
That's something.
But yeah, playing a lot of Path of Exile 2. I do have plans. I'm getting the itch to go back to Dark Souls again. So that might be just a full playthrough of all of the games. We'll see.
Do all of Dark Souls.
Like Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls in one single sitting. Do it. Make it happen.
Oh, wow.
I probably could do at least.
You probably could.
1 and 2 together.
Jeez, impressive. I
3
couldn't
would
even
be
get
a
through
lot.
2. I tried like an hour of 2, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna go back to Dark Souls
Dude,
Remastered and just stick
Every
with
time
that.
I play 3, I get my ass whooped because I just
Haven't
don't
tried
play
it.
3 enough.
Well, you got to get on that. We need the Dark Souls 3 run stat.
There's that, and then Resident Evil stuff. I do eventually want to do a full like Resident Evil marathon. It won't be in a day. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. That's like 15 games I gotta play.
You
That'd
could
be
do.
nice
I
to do.
mean, do like 3 days nonstop. See how far you get. Right up to the point of like going crazy from pure exhaustion. I think that would be the vibe. But anyway,
You're not even
Yeah,
playing
go
Resident Evil
check
at the
me
end.
out.
You're just
There's
playing
all the
Super
links.
Monkey Ball. Just like, I don't know what's happening.
there we go. It didn't do the auto shout out for you. Everyone go show some love to all the homies. And finally, we're going to pass it along to Chris, who has lost a cow off his mic stand.
2.
2 cows off your mic stand. Unfortunate. There's still the
They're
one
over
just
there.
poking out, though. That's okay. What you got to say to the people?
Not much. I'm just happy to have a kitty.
There you
Such a
go.
goober.
He is a goober. Not the cows.
Yeah, bring it back
We
to
got
Millie.
cows. Anyway, so all
Yeah,
of that
Millie
being
and
said-
Bob
I'm
are
right
gone. All we've
here.
got left is Brown.
it's fair. All right. With all of that wonderful stuff having been said, I think we are ready to pick up where we left off 2 weeks ago in our last session. The party, having suffered a rather devastating loss, managed to recover from that with some help from Father Gustav, who arrived in just a timely manner in time to once again save the day. As you delved deeper and deeper into the caverns beneath the festerwood swamps above, you took a moment to perform a ritual of resurrection on the young boy who had lost his life during the fight with Oro-Oksan the Oni. After a successful resurrection that left your cleric without power and seemingly completely drained, you were able to revel in the small victory that you had saved the child you had thought you'd lost. After spending an evening's rest recovering, you all managed to shake off the worst parts of the ritual that put you in your current state. Though, Gustav, you found that your powers were still unfortunately absent. Not the absence of your god or your holiness per se, just the sheer toll that performing such an act took on you left you completely without magic. You spent some time investigating the caverns below and found what appeared to be the remnants of an old mine, which upon further investigation revealed that your suspicions about the Trudge Hill Trading Company's mining operations were in fact correct, and they had built mines that were harvesting the leftover crystal scales from the long dead dragons who reside in these caverns, stripping them of every last one, save for a few smaller pieces that you were able to recover, one of which was large enough for your artificer, Xechas, to create a small but functioning Arkstone. A small power, for lack of a better term, a small battery powered by arcane magic that was infused with all of your energies and that of Violet. However, upon completion of your little bout of science, you realize that your operations had in fact drawn the attention of the local denizens here beneath these swamps in these caverns, and you realized that you had seemingly woken the goblin horde. And we'll pick up from there as you all rush back into the room with the 4 mine carts that you were seeking to power with this Arkstone. You notice the track still damaged, but not beyond Xechas's ability to repair. And you can hear coming down the hallway behind you, the goblin horde. To start off, first, Xechas, I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Oh, that's not good. Must hurry.
Right.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know. There's the dice button.
It never goes through.
I not on D&D Beyond. Use the Roll20 dice button.
Where the fuck is that? I legit don't know where that
It's
is.
on
I've
the
never
left
used that.
side
where
at the very
your,
bottom. There's a picture of a
measures, it's
D20.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
4 years of roll 20. 4, okay. By your
I've
estimate,
literally always just typed it.
with the coming horde behind you, take you about 4 rounds to repair all of the damage that you currently see here. But they are fast approaching. Before they arrive, you all have a moment to prepare. How are you planning to face this onslaught while Xechas repairs the tracks needed to get you out of here? Yes, Dusty.
Dusty's gonna look to Xechas. You focus on the track. I'll shoot some goblins. And he's gonna walk forward, pull out one of those
Alright.
musket balls that look almost like they have plant fibers
Okay.
connected to them.
Kind of gotta
Flick
wedge it
it
down.
forward. He's gonna flick it forward towards the intersection area. So he would probably step up to around here and cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
Nice.
How big is spike growth?
It is a 20-foot radius.
So fucking huge.
20-foot radius. I wonder if I have minis for spike growth. I literally purchased books or things on Roll20 specifically to use for this.
Nice.
This is why we have spell
Yeah, I
checks.
think
Search
well,
faster.
I think spike growth was there.
I'm not sure.
Right.
Apparently, it's just not going to load all my shit. Why do I pay for the shit if you're not going to load the shit? Spell effects. There it is.
I want the shit.
But to be fair, I have like fucking 80 windows of stuff growing, so.
Cletus, I fucking love Spike Growth. It's my favorite thing as a
You
ranger.
really cannot go wrong. You know what? I have Sticky Web Black. The 20-foot radius.
Yep.
Where do you want to put it exactly? This
So he
one.
wants it covering as much of this intersection as he can get it from where he's at. So he could probably throw thing to here-ish.
It's going to be a square, because that's all I got. You know. That will do 20-foot radius. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he'd move it as far
Uh,
forward as he can.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Give or
Yeah.
take. 5 feet or so. My word. Okay. There you go. You throw a massive pile of spikes. As you roll the small musket ball, you watch it just explode into a tangle of thorny vines and brambles, completely encasing the entire area. Anything coming your way will have to walk through that. There's no avoiding it.
I think after that, he would just like put his back to the wall here, ready the musket.
Fair.
He's ready.
Move that back to the map layer so it's not in my way, and it's got a little bit more opacity. As long as you guys can still see the wall and everything. Okay. Moving on, Vitekarl and Gustav, how are you helping prepare for this?
I'm just making my way up towards the entrance. And Vykarl's just going to put 2 hands on either side as 2 large boulders just start to shoot 8 legs out of each one of them. And they're going to shift into giant spiders.
Okay, you have a spider mini,
Ooh.
right? We've
I
done.
sure do. Pop up.
There's so many
And
options.
boop.
There you go.
And they're going to stay on the ceiling to avoid the spikes.
Okay.
Pop up. And they're just going to make their way. One's going to stay right here. And then the other one's going to make its way to like right where the spikes start. And just kind of hang under. Just
Are they
I like the
hiding?
cut of your jib.
Are you
No,
trying
the
to have
one-
them sneak attack, or are you?
No, they're both pretty obvious. Especially the one in the front. He's like real like hanging there, just he's
Roll me an intimidation check using your charisma.
Yes. Whoop up 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 up. Whoop up. Come on. Hello. There we go. Jesus, no, that's a 5.
The goblins don't appear particularly plussed by the spiders, but they are an obstacle in their way. Gustav, last but not least, what do you got planned, buddy?
Flash of genius wouldn't do anything.
I'm gonna stand in front of Zeus, and I'm gonna I'm gonna kneel down, put my shield in front of me, and then put one arm with a hand crossbow over it.
Okay, so you're just gonna brace with a crossbow aiming over your shield. Are you ahead of Vitekarl or behind him?
No, I'm gonna be behind him.
Okay.
Simply body blocking Zayas.
Alrighty. With that being said, I need everyone to roll me initiative, please. I'm just gonna have the goblins all act on one turn. BT dubs.
Can I just yell at the kids to get in the cart?
Yeah, sure. Easily done.
Get in one of the middle cots, please.
Ignore the back one. We're gonna say
Quick.
that one's broken. I couldn't make 4 carts all
Nice
fit on
map,
the
I'll
tracks
look.
in the next map, so we're going with 3 carts. Only 3 of them work. Damn, guys. Hell yeah, popping off. The kids pile into the middle cart, leaving the front and back one empty on either side. All 5 kids, you see them kind of like looking over the edge of the cart expectantly. Some are trying to watch you make the repairs below, and then I'm gonna say you're gonna have to move over here just to do the repairs. All right.
Are there 3 or 4 carts?
3. The back one is busted beyond repair, even for your mending.
Is it still attached to the rest of them though? Like,
Yes,
would it be
but you could
dragging us behind?
you
Shit,
could
okay.
unhitch that fairly easily.
Okay.
Okay. Who has not rolled initiative yet? Gustav.
I did.
You forgot to click your mini.
No, I didn't. I put an extra one on there. That's the point. I moved the mini on. I was like, why is there already a Gustav in there? So yeah,
Yeah, but
that's why I moved the other one to the top.
you're not in the turn order, so I gotta add you.
Oh, yeah.
That
I
was
forgot.
the exact same mini that was on there when you played last. So natural
Hey,
20.
It's been 2 weeks, okay? I
Fair.
forget things.
You are getting kind of old. I
2 nat
understand.
20s on initiative.
That's
Wow.
very good. Okay, Vykarl, you're up first. You hear the goblins coming down the tunnels toward you. Their loud, kind of shrill voices echoing through the caverns loudly. What are you doing?
Vykarl's gonna go ahead, steal himself, staying in the front. I'm gonna take out my Xechas's giant jagged dagger.
Yes, the
Ready
custom-made
myself.
weapon made for you by Xechas. Very
that I've
well
used
done.
maybe 3 times, and I'm just gonna hold it, probably
Okay.
incorrectly. And I'm also gonna have the spiders hold an action of bite, bite, bite as soon
Okay.
as they can get it.
So we'll have you and the spiders all hold an attack action. Kieran, you're up next.
I'm
Don't think
gonna also ready an action to shoot an arrow at the first goblin that comes across around the corner.
Okay, easily done. Readying an action. Dusty, I'm going to say you have higher dex than the goblins do with your current stats. So you will be acting next. What are you doing? You see both of your comrades just readying attacks for what may come around the corner there. I'm having trouble with words today.
Think
Words are hard.
with
Words are hard,
that,
man.
Words are hard.
Dusty's gonna look to Violet, say, protect Xechas. And then he's gonna move himself over to here to brace and kind of get out of line of sight.
Okay, sounds good. Are you readying any actions or anything, or just kind of holding your spot?
Depends on if I can lean around this wall to
Yeah, probably.
then yeah, I'll ready to shoot.
Doable. Okay. Everyone just kind of aiming down the hallway, preparing for whatever may come, and it will be fucking goblins. Okay, so first up, this one will get in melee range of your spider. Go ahead and make your first attack, Vykarl, as they all begin moving into range. 20 feet. He's coming 20 feet. They're just fucking clogging. They're just gonna get shredded by that spike growth, man. Okay. God damn.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, no roll. No roll necessary. That goblin is dead. I'm gonna move him to the back because that the one the initiative
Cheeto.
order's tied to. But you watch. Well, I guess none of you could see it. You hear the sound
just
of
hear it.
mandibles clacking together, and then the sound of a just sickening crunch and squelching noise. The final death whelp of a goblin as he is torn asunder and pulled back into the ceiling. Yeah, just dead. All right. The rest of them don't have any further movement to get within your spike growth. So I'm just going to continue on moving them up 20 feet while Xechas, you go ahead and take your turn.
Oh goodness! All right. I'm gonna start on the closer section of track to me, and I'm just gonna cast mending on it.
Okay.
Load a
There's
little
your
thing
action.
into my wrist, and it starts to magically bend back into position.
20. Sounds good. So you spend your turn casting zoomed out too far. Spend your turn casting mending. That is easily done. This guy's going to stand back here because he's commanding everything. Alrighty. That's enough for moving the goblins for now. So you begin casting your spell. You see the metal bending back together, some of the wood repairing itself. It's going to be a bit of a process, but you make a good dent in it right off the start. Xechas, you're up.
Oh, it takes a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I should just use a fucking hammer. We'll reevaluate this when it comes back around.
We're going to bend time a little bit for the sake of things, because we already rolled for it, but that's fine. Next up, Vykarl.
Alrighty. Vykarl. No, we're just gonna hold. I was gonna get the spiders pushing, but nope. Hold the door, and that's gonna same thing. Holding attacks for when they get close.
Okay. Easily done. Gustav.
I'm still gonna wait.
All right,
I'm gonna
Dusty.
yell at Zeus, hurry up.
I'm giving it all she's got.
With as Dusty's sitting there readying, he knows he has the spike growth out. He's gonna say, "All right, Violet, switch spots," and he's gonna have Violet move up.
Mhm.
Then he's gonna move back here and pull out his tinkerer's tools. Be like, "All right, you just point me in a direction, and I can help."
Love that. That's how
Alright,
we're going to
make this
shave
one.
time off of it. Go ahead and roll me a Tinkerer's Tools check using your dexterity as a bonus. I believe you are proficient in them as well. My word. Very well done. Thank you so for the hydrate. I appreciate that, buddy. We also got a weather check from Pelicanin. Roll me a D100, please, Pelican.
I think he already did. Rolled 73? Yeah,
Did he?
he rolled 73.
73? Okay, good to know. That will affect things in a bit. So, Dusty with a 20. You kind of, we'll say you hop over to the other side. And while Xechas is mending in the bigger pieces, you kind of get to like the smaller detail work of rebolting down the tracks and everything, just with your hammer and whatever nails you have available to you, or spikes, I guess, in this case. And you are able to help shave some time off of his progress. So that's good for him. Next up, we have the goblins. I'm guessing your spider is going to make another attack on this one.
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and roll that before I drag him through the shit.
Whoop, up, and bite. Oh, well, maybe. No.
8 is not going to hit, unfortunately. And he's going to run into the spikes. They didn't see you cast it. So he's probably just going to tough it out. So how much damage is he taking?
2d4 for every 5 feet he moves.
Oh, and he moved 15 feet for it, so 64. Ooh. As he steps onto it, you just hear, and something falls and then begins rolling around. And then we hear brambles breaking and then silence as he is actively killed by the spike growth. Fuck. Okay, other goblin is going to advance to the edge of the spikes, now noticing them. And do any of you speak goblinoid or goblin?
No.
Okay, you just hear gibberish being yelled back. You're not sure who or what it is, but I guess the spiders are gonna see a rather large goblin kind of come through, push one of the other goblins aside, and just begin hacking at the spikes with an axe, trying to carve his way through it. And that'll be it for him. Xechas, you're up.
Okay. Do I think that it's going to take less time if I drop this and pull my smith's tools out?
No,
and
it would
just start
take
going at it?
infinitely longer to do it without the magic.
Okay. Okay.
You have no forge to heat metal. You have no feasible way of bending solid metal tracks back into place without it. I will say roll me an Arcana check as you continue channeling the spell. Okay,
23.
good. All right. You see the pieces forming together a little faster than expected. And as far as you can tell, with Dusty's help, you're able to probably get this done fairly quicker than you would have expected. That it for you?
Yeah, as soon as this side is finished, I'll start making my way over to the other side.
Okay, after two
rounds now.
turns of doing it, you're able to kind of get over to the other side as well. Carl, you're
It'll
up.
be good enough. Let's get to the other side now.
Carl, hearing that little bit of commotion, he's just going to kind of snap at that spider and just kind of go a little, and this one's going to move up, and they're just going to kind of whoop up.
Oh, that little one's dead back under there. 1 sec.
Whoop, and they're just going to kind of flank the entrance. Yeah, right at the entrance there, and they're just going to kind of just, you can almost hear their claws clacking against each other. They're like castanets.
Okay.
And Holden fights, and that's me.
All right. Gustav.
While I'm waiting, I'm just gonna put the shield is set in the ground, so I'm gonna hold it with the hand holding the hand crossbow and reach in my bucket and take out the flask and take a swig.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
God, this. See.
You are malnourished. You have just performed a level or a resurrection spell that was way above your capacity to do so. Nice. You feel that booze instantly. It hits you straight to your core, and you are now considered drunk.
Good.
So anything involving balance will be a disadvantage.
Any dex rolls?
Any dex rolls will be at disadvantage is how we're going to do drunk. All right, Dusty, you're up. You watch Gustav just begin swigging from his thing, and then you notice him kind of uncharacteristically sway a little more than you would have been used to him seeing in your past travels.
Well, at least one of us is having a good time. He's gonna follow Zeos's instruction to go to the other side, start working on it.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll me another Tinker's check.
If only I could get drunk.
Okay, I was going to say if you're rolling that one, you add an extra turn to how long this is going to take, but you're absolutely crushing it. You're able to continue assisting.
The same roll. Very good.
Yep. All right, so as you continue helping along, just kind of chiseling away, going behind where he's relayed the track and replacing spikes and nails that have come out, the goblins are going to take their turn. This guy's going to hack his way in. He's still going to take damage because it's a magical effect. He can't just end it. So 2d4. He's only going...
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, he's a little beefier, so he doesn't die outright from that. And then 2d4 for the other little guy. 6, which is also not enough to kill him. Beautiful. Okay. They step forward, and they're going to slash up at the spiders above them because it's only about a 5-10 foot height at max, so they're kind of able to get a good swing up there. The little guy is going to go with what looks like a... I guess you guys don't see any. You just hear sounds of swords clanking on stone. He's going to miss with the great axe. Is a nat 20.
Ooh!
So it's a d12. He rolled a 5. Plus 3. Oof. So 8 total times 2. 16 points of damage to your spider.
Oofa.
Oofa. Damn.
Oofa.
He's gonna just steps forward, begins cleaving into the spiders above, but you can hear them kind of wincing as they step out onto the spike growth. The mental, it's just a dark tunnel too. I believe Xechas has dark vision currently, and not sure who else has in the party, but it's just pitch black with the sounds of battle happening down the hallway. Xechas, you're up. Roll me an Arcana check. You muted?
Yes. I'm going to cast Mending on the other side here now, too. I'm going to flash a Genius that. And Knowledge from Past Life it. Both of the things.
Both of the things. Very doable.
Yes.
Very doable.
All of the
Flash of
things.
Genius is just +3, so that's the last one.
So 15.
Knowledge from past life is this.
19. Okay.
19.
You continue channeling your magic with Dusty helping you, and you figure you're right on track for your timeline on that.
Right on
No
track.
major issues. Basically, you can only roll bad. There's no bonus to rolling decent, but if you roll shit, it's bad. Next
Yeah,
up,
I just
Bye, Carl.
beef it up towards
Yep.
Carl still keeping just primed with his sword, but the spiders are gonna have a sitcom moment where they get slashed. One of them looks at the other one looks at the other one, and then they immediately just and jump at the two of them.
Okay, so they're gonna jump down.
Mm-hmm.
Easily done.
And first one, okay, not bad. And then second one, oh motherfucker, that rolled off an 18. Boop.
Oof. Unfortunately, that one is going to miss, but the first strike hits. Who were you aiming the first strike at? The bigger guy.
Red
with the
is gonna
axe?
go with all that, yeah.
Or-
The red one, the first one that hit is that one there.
Okay, so
Whoop up.
that's the smaller. And what was your total damage? 7. He's already taken 5. Okay, the spider just jumps and collapses on him. You hear the sound of that spider hitting the cavern and the crunch of bones underneath it, and then the crunchy sound of the mandibles digging into the torso. That goblin also lets out a little death squeak as he goes.
And that'll be
That's what
the
every
spider's
goblin
turn
sounds
as
like when they die.
that one turns to this one, and we're gonna deal with them later. Whoop.
Sounds good. All right, Gustav. The spike growth really put a dent in this whole hold your ground thing. That was
Yeah.
smart. It was real
MVP
smart.
move.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I can concentrate on that for 10 whole minutes.
There you go.
You can see Gustav like not used to being drunk anymore. Like, look at the bottle. Like, fuck is this? And put the bottle back in his bag. Like, I'll do that later.
Mm-hmm.
And just go back to his crossbow.
Okay. Just
See the crossbow
aiming.
doing-
It's just swaying. You're resting it on the shield a little bit, but you got a little bit of a tipsy sway to you. Dusty, roll me a Tinker's Tools checks again.
What are the odds I get another 20? Not high.
11 is
I'm out
not
of
great.
I'm out of flash of genii.
It is above the bare minimum. So this time, as you're kind of hammering in one of the last final spikes to help Xechas finish this off, you just thunk right on top of your thumb. And I'm going to say you take
shit.
1 single point of bludgeoning damage as you smash your thumb with a hammer. But you are able to drive the last of the stakes in, and it's just a matter of Xechas finishing the final repair.
You son of
Don't
a
do that.
bitch.
That looked like it hurt.
It did hurt.
All right,
Be
Pepper.
careful.
Kids, can you hold those lights that I gave you a little bit higher so that we can see what we're doing, please?
The kids all hold out the little pebbles.
You're not holding the light right.
Oh no!
I need it over here.
Oh no!
Ryan.
You've turned into your father. Oh god.
Seize lights.
All right. The goblins are going to continue filing down. A couple from the back now are actually going to pop a short bow off and start taking pot shots at the spiders. So I'm going to say 3 of those are all going to take shots at the spiders. So first one will be the red spider. That's a miss. Next one's going to go to the blue spider. That's another critical.
Ooh.
We did that last time.
And then one more. That's another miss. Okay, so blue's gonna get it.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. I mean, it's a 6 step. We're just... Okay, so just the first number times 2. Ignore the crit times 4 or thing. So it's 12. 12 points of damage to
Okay.
the blue spider.
Okay.
Not a great crit. It's a little short bow on a goblin. But you hear the kind of familiar twang of a bowstring loosing an arrow. You hear the sound of some arrows clacking into the stone, and then a very palpable reaction from your spider as it kind of sinks into the I can't remember the parts of a spider off the top of my head. Sinks right into kind of the thorax. Am I using that word right?
Sounds right.
Sounds right to me.
Yes.
There you go. And the spider, reacts. That will be... let me get a melee. You get a melee strike from the spine cleaver. The 13. Does 13 hit your spider?
Up. What AC is that? No, it doesn't. 17. You're right. They're slippery little bastards.
Okay, so misses. Next will just be a
That's
normal
a crazy
goblin.
AC.
Right?
No, not one. Oh, no, that was the damage. Roll a d6. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Still 7. Doesn't fucking matter. They're just like swinging desperately at the spiders who kind of pounce down on them. You can hear the fear in their reactions now. You hear blades clanking on the stone as they're just swinging wildly. Xechas, final turn of mending. Roll me an Arcana check. And don't roll a 1.
Kamehameha.
Okay.
18.
That's enough as you kind of channel the very last of your energy into the spell. You see the last bit of metal just kind of harden and straighten into place, and you have a functional minecart track in front of you.
All right, it's time to go. I'm gonna
Best
run
thing
back.
I've heard all day.
And just with my walking staff, thwack the fucking
The fourth cart, yeah,
Thing.
he's easily done. Fourth cart
Break
breaks
apart.
off. Yep.
and then run back and jump in the front one.
So you can fit 2 of you guys per cart. All 5 of the kids will fit in the middle one, but you can only fit 2 adults per cart. So who is going in which cart? Kids are in the middle one. Gum Gum and of course Violet will also just fit in one of the carts with you guys, but it's gonna be a bit of a tight fit for them. Where's my Gum Gum mini? Gum Gum. Which cart do you guys want?
All right, I'll watch the back.
Okay.
I'll be there with you.
Back cart.
Okay, we
Whoop.
are going to skip over to this map now.
Yay!
I tried to do the just side to side Donkey Kong one like we discussed, but it looked like trash. So I went with just a nice top down view.
This looks
But-
so good.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, put yourselves in whatever minecart you think you would be in. Real quick, I'm going to go grab the child. The child.
When we sit in the cart's cool too. I like this.
Yes, so what I will have to do is drag the cart. You can just leave Violet like off the map for now, just to keep her there when we need her and pull her out of the cart, so we don't have to move it. But I will move the cart itself, and then you guys just have to drag your minis back into it every time the cart moves. Quick rundown on the rules of the cart. I've already run it through with Chris, who is driving them because he's the one who made and uses the arc stone. So cart can move 60 feet, like the train itself, 60 feet per turn. If Xechas uses his action to boost the power of the arcane capacitor, he can make it move 100 feet per turn, but that would be his entire action. So, as you all climb into the cart, Xechas, you insert the arc stone into the small receptacle there, and you see this kind of bluish arcane energy begin to spread out from around it, kind of creating this arcane symbol or series of runes that illuminate around it, and then you see a faint glow kind of rush through the rim, like the top rim of the carts, and weaving in between each of them, and there's just this faint blue glow, and you feel the cart immediately begin to just lurch as the movement begins. And we are going to take an early break here because there is going to be a very long series of things that are going to happen here. So I'd rather take a bit of an early break and then get back into that in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere, anybody. We will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will return for this glorious adventure. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see y'all in a few. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. I know I did. Sorry we did an earlier one, but like I said, I don't know how long this is going to take. Could be real fast, could be real slow. If it ends up being real quick, we're just going to improv some more shit at the end. It's going to be great. Gotta love that fucking stuff. It's going to be great. Yes, and everybody. Anyway, last we picked off, the group had repaired their mine carts and were ready to take off into the mines, or out of the mines, I guess more accurately. So, you all feel the mine carts begin lurching under your feet. I'm going to measure this out. 60 feet per turn. Okay. Whoever was in the first minecart, please drag yourself back to the first minecart. Yeah. This is going to be very tiresome. There has to be a better way to do this. There has to be a better way to do this.
Can we
Either
get
way.
attached to the
We can-
minecart?
I don't know how to group up minis in Roll20. I don't know if that's a thing. That would be just dandy, though. But for now, we're just going to do it this way. I appreciate you. Anyway. So you all...
if you left click and drag over all of us, it might grab us.
I might be able... yeah, I'll just have to do one car at a time. Okay, that's doable. Be nice if I could just link you guys to that. Like if you were on a boat or something and the boat was moving. That would be awesome. Either way. So you all feel the minecarts lurch to a start. You see all the kids in the middle and kind of stumble over themselves but catch on the edge, and then almost an excited look on their face as they begin taking off through immediately into just a pitch black cavern. You feel the carts lurch to the right as it makes somewhat of a sharp turn, and then it begins looping to the left, coming almost all the way around in a full 180. Before Xechas and Gustav, you see the flicker of torchlight reflecting off the stone in front of you and exit through a cavern, through a cave entrance, and into this large, fairly marvelous looking cavern that reminds you not entirely of, or very much of, the room where you harvested the stone you made to power this very vehicle. You see the remnants of an old mine, decrepit, falling apart. A large waterfall is flowing through the western wall and filling this large lake beneath you, which appears quite full. You notice the waterfall is flowing quite heavily, and that'll be to touch on, I believe it was Pelicanon's weather check. It appears there is a very large downfall of either melting snow or water up above, and it is causing this waterfall to flow insanely fast, and you can actually see the pool filling ever so slowly as it does so. That's what you guys see on your first turn. Is there anything either of you want to do in this time to prepare for what might lie ahead, or any actions you want to take at this time? The rest of you are just surrounded by black cavern at this point, seeing a little flicker of torchlight.
Can I take my steel mirror out and see if I can use its reflection to look past kind of the wall and see if I can see any goblins?
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check. That's a very good idea. I like that.
Thank you. I dropped my mirror and it's gone. I hope not, but...
That would be rude. Roll me a dexterity saving throw to catch your mirror. Thank you for the sub, JTB. I'm not kidding. Nice. You go try to grab the mirror as you drop it. You are able to grab it, but as you do so, you kind of dink, nick it along the side of the cavern wall and take just a little chip and scratch out of the silver, and just an ever so tiny crack at the top right of the mirror. Not a large one, but a small crack that may worsen with time if you're not more careful. However, in all of that confusion and blustery, you do not see anything at all. You're just focused entirely on your mirror.
Do I see anything with my dark vision?
Roll me a perception check.
Keep an eye on a Medusa, it says.
That is historically what it was used for. Okay. With a 22 perception, you beat their stealth rolls. And with a little bit of torchlight, you kind of lean over the front of the minecart, your armor just pressing uncomfortably into your chest as you do so. And you see kind of just up and to the north of where you're currently turning out, barely visible from your angle, you're just able to make out what appears to be a small cluster of goblins up ahead. About 5 or 6 of them, maybe. Maybe more, maybe less. But that's what you're able to ascertain right now.
I'll call out to the kids to stay in the cart with their heads down, and I'll let the others know that there's goblins to the north trying to ambush us.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, because the kids are quite excited by all of this. They're like never been on anything like this. This is quite exciting for them. A 10's the bare minimum. You see them kind of go and sink down below the level of the minecart, and a couple of the older ones kind of just, like very much like Wilson in Home Improvement, just peek their head over the edge ever so slightly. But you gather they are in full cover, quote unquote. But they are snooping ever so slightly. Okay. Next round, we'll actually start at the top of the initiative order. Vikar, you rolled highest in the initiative order last turn, or last combat, so we're just going to keep that order. What are you doing to prepare, and now that you've been warned there are goblins up ahead?
I see the kids kind of very slowly getting down. I look at Gustav, look at them, look at Gustav, look at them, and I just, in the most authoritative voice I can, now! Just at the kids, down now, please. It probably comes out more like, now, please.
Roll me an intimidation check at advantage, because Gustav has already issued an instruction and you're backing him up. You're not being like scary per se, you're just being forceful. Nice. Okay, nat 20 minus 1, baby. Let's go. With a 19, the kids kind of they're all like a little startled. What you were going for is like stern and commanding, but what came out was more panicked and fearful. But they kind of get the message, and even the ones that were snooping crouched down completely into the cart, so they're completely out of harm's way, at least as far as you can tell for now. They are children, may want to keep an eye on that shit as you're going along.
Thank you.
I raised an impressed eyebrow at the command that worked.
Parenting.
But there's no eyebrow there because I exploded.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. No, that's a good point. Okay.
I'm gonna need to regrow those.
With that, the cart moves again. Oh yeah, gonna grab at least the people in the front one. 8 feet. 60. We'll say 63 just to keep it nice and even. There we go. With that being said, the goblins up ahead who are holding their action are going to fire some arrows at you as you come into eyesight. Dude, and then I can take that and go here, and boom, we made it happen. It wasn't as quick as I would like, but we're getting better with time. I want to make sure all the goblins are in there. We're a little zoomed out, but that works. So there are 2 archers hiding behind the palisades over here, and you see them step out with these large kind of, look like some kind of horn to make their bow, and they're going to step out and fire a couple arrows your way. We'll roll a d4.
Do we happen to have any kind of cover because we're in minecarts?
I will say quarter cover. Or say half cover. We'll do half, because they're pretty high. These are meant to haul on. I believe it's +2 to your AC. You may want to check that. I believe that is the case.
Quarters +2. I think half's +5.
Okay, so we'll go quarter, because that's what I meant.
Yeah, that makes a lot
Going
more
for the
sense.
+2. Okay, perfect. You are quite tall, and they were made to haul ore, which... Hi, Chowder! Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. So... they were spotted, so you did warn your compatriots, so this is not going to be a sneak attack, luckily for y'all. First one is a 7. Oh, I'm going to roll a d4 to see who that goes to. Not that it's going to matter now. Xechas, you're first, so you're the first one they see, and immediately as you kind of come out of the edge of the cavern, an arrow just clacks off the stone right next to you. The next guy is going to shoot at...
No, not good.
Dusty! I was really excited about that. I'm sorry.
You just want to see Dusty Dad. That's
a nat 20, so 5 times 2. Just a simple 10 on the crit. As you kind of... You're still preparing, getting your weapons ready for what may come, and an arrow just clocks right into your shoulder, kind of spinning you around a little as you're preparing your weapons. You feel it pierce deep and maybe crack the bone ever so slightly. I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Boy.
These are special arrows. Okay. You fail. You are poisoned for 1 hour. So you have the poison condition for 1 hour, which I believe...
Just disadvantage on everything.
It could have been worse for your information and just to, keep things quick for future reference. If you fail by 5, worse shit happens. We'll get into that if it happens. You really don't want to fail by 5. So yes, poison, just attack rolls and ability checks, not saving throws. All right, that will be their turn as the cart finishes advancing at the start of the round, or I guess after Bite Carl. It is your turn, Gustav. As you see arrows kind of clack into the wall and then one just thwack into Dusty's shoulder. What are you doing?
I'm gonna aim my hand crossbow at the left one and try and shoot him.
Okay, what's the range on your crossbow?
That would be 120.
At the first
30
number?
feet, 120.
Second? Okay, so 120 is added. Okay, so you're at disadvantage for this shot then. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage. A hand crossbow is not made to go particularly far.
How do I
You
do
medicine
this
him with arrows. Get healed by wounds. Hold control, I think. Rolls a disadvantage on
again?
DDBM.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, you see the bolt just kind of sink into one of the wooden crates they've used to make this barrier and kind of just twang there uselessly. Any other attacks or anything you want to do on your turn?
I don't think I have. I don't think I have multi-attack.
Okay, so that is your turn. Next up, that goblin's dead. I also need to roll. Next up, Dusty, it is your turn.
All right. Dusty is gonna duck into the cart
Fair. You're gonna take cover.
because he cannot see what shot him.
Oh, true. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do, but it's only 60 feet.
Oh shit, that's true. Alright, I think I got the goblins in the right spot. They're going last, so that's good for y'all, at least. Damn. Okay, so you take cover. Are you preparing anything else?
Aye.
Or just gonna take the dodge action?
I'll just take dodge.
Okay.
Well, actually, he's going as low in the cart as he can.
So full cover. I would
Yeah.
allow that. It's a little cramped with Violet and Vite Carl, but I will allow it, but not permanently. You have to come up after one round. Like it's a quick cover type thing. Cool?
Dusty uses his feline ability called Liquid.
Just, you turn into a loaf. Roll me acrobatics for loafing, please. Roll me a loafing check.
It's an average loaf.
It is. It's not the best loaf. You're still gonna have to pop
It's
up.
more of a rotisserie chicken.
You're just gonna have to pop up because it's quite uncomfortable. But you are able to get full cover at least until your turn. Okay. Next up, Xechas.
Okay, I think that. Do I see any goblins with like around the torchlight across the way?
Yeah, there's some faint torchlight over there, which Dusty, you probably would have been able to see. To be fair, not particularly well, mind you. But there is a faint glow of torchlight. You see mostly silhouettes because they're all standing in front of the torchlight. But
I'd imagine it's mostly like this one and this one that I
Yeah,
could pick
like
out
you
at
don't-
first glance.
I don't think your dark vision would let you see the archers. What's your dark
No,
vision at?
Just 60 feet, same as his.
Okay. So yeah, you would just see like the
how
faint
far?
silhouette of dudes. I'd say attacks are still at disadvantage down here
Okay.
overall.
All I need to do is to be able to see someone. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna just pick this dude on the right because he's right underneath the light, and I'm gonna get
Mhm.
second level. I'm gonna pull up my wand. I'm gonna second level magic missile. He ass.
Okay. You see this what appears to be a fairly muscular looking goblin holding an axe that appears marginally too big for him.
So that's one of the darts.
Okay. Roll the rest of your darts. How about a dart, bud?
So it's 4 total for.
Got
second
it out there?
Got a dart there? Okay, so 5,
And then add
10,
another 3.
11, plus 3.
Plus 3. Yeah. So 14.
Okay.
To the
Jeez.
dome of this dude. I'm sure he explodes.
No, not him.
Oh, okay.
The ones with the axes are a
Oh,
little
perfect.
hardier. But you
Cool.
do watch as these arcing missiles just come out of the wand and kind of twist around towards him, weaving and slightly illuminating the path. You catch a glimpse of some movement behind the palisades, and you watch as each of the magic missiles just slams into him. He kind of goes down, puts a hand on the ground, and then has to re-steady himself afterwards. He's not happy about that, but he does appear to still be standing.
I noticed that he didn't turn to mist, and I just turn back and say, "The ones across the way were a little hardier than normal goblins. Be careful." And I'm also, I know I can't get full cover with him being, I'm just going to kind of kneel and keep my quarter covered.
Okay.
Keep on trucking. Can I like hold my shield up a little bit and just in the direction that they are as well?
It's not going to make any more difference. If you'd have to take the dodge action for that to actually do anything. Anything else on your turn? Is that it? Okay.
Yep, that's all.
Next up is the goblins. The archers are going to take 2 shots to start. They'll roll a d4. That's going to go for Gustav, and the other guy's going to go for Gustav.
Lovely.
Yes, booze, get him.
20 to hit, Gustav.
Yes, 20 is the minimum AC.
Fair, okay. So as you fire your crossbow bolt, you hear whizzing towards you another arrow, and it just slaps into your torso and kind of twists you around too. You take 8 points of piercing damage. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Remember to hit cancel.
Constitution save.
I can just take the first number if it rolls.
Jesus Christ. My rolls are terrible today.
You failed by more than 5. Exactly 5. So, you are poisoned. And you cannot regain any hit points. And you have disadvantage on all death saves while poisoned for this hour. Xechas, you're also poisoned for an hour. Oh, no, Dusty, sorry. So yeah, that's what happens when you roll 5 or lower below the save. So you feel as the arrow sinks into you some kind of burning sensation that spreads out from the wound, causing you to kind of double over and grab it. It stings, and it feels almost like you can feel yourself rotting ever so slowly as the poisoned arrowhead just gets through your armor and deep enough into you to do some real damage. Shit! The other goblins are just going to kind of advance on the track and hold their actions until you come past. They're not much use in a ranged combat. I will say at this point, Xechas, you do notice this switch. I guess that'd be out of your range of vision. Let me know when you're within 60 feet of that turn. So there. Okay. You'll notice that this turn. Anyway, moving on from them, Vykarl, you're up. You see Dusty take a hit and immediately duck, completely shielding himself in a rather uncomfortable position, kind of woven around you and Violet. And you see Gustav also take a hit and double over after the wound has already kind of been inflicted, indicating he's in a bit of a bad way. What are you doing?
I'm gonna see my friends getting hit, and I'm just gonna one arm on Dusty. I'm gonna go down into the cart and grab a handful of dust and dirt and debris, and it's just breathe, spit, pray, throw, and I'm gonna throw it out, and I'm gonna cast summon animals. I'm gonna summon 8 giant bats right about here.
The giant bats?
Let's see.
Giant
if this
bats.
would work.
Vampire
I think we have
bats.
owls.
Hey.
Yeah, just use the owls.
I went and found a bat mini.
I love you. You keep doing your thing, you beautiful man. I'll let you
I found a
Happy
little guy.
Pride.
assemble those.
And,
What size are giant bats?
Okay, can you
They
put a
would
little?
probably be
Bats are
about the
tiny.
size of like I would say, you know, a giant bat would, so they'd probably be about like, you know.
Like I'm guessing
Yeah,
they're
great.
a giant bat is a medium creature, if I had to guess.
It
Size of
says
a dog.
large.
It says large. Okay, so you are that
I
big.
gotta think it'd be.
The size of a fucking horse.
Yes, you're horse size. I'm gonna put a blue dot on you just so I can see where the bats are at all times.
Oh my
God.
You say there's
lanky
8 of them?
horse. Yeah, so there's like, and they're always kind of, they're just in a swarm, just.
Okay, so
They
it's
just-
a large swarm. We're just gonna use one bat for the large swarm. And he flew up to here, okay, to attack the archer. All right, sounds good.
And, like almost without any sound at all, the bat's wings just all you can hear is a little and a little every now and again as it descends. A black shadow descends upon this goblin.
Yeah,
and...
none of you see any of this. I guess you would see them be summoned, and then they pass out of the range of all of your dark vision, and you hear panic coming from the other side of this gorge / ravine. Go ahead. Did you roll your attack? Let me get out of that.
I fucking love this.
And what's their the AC?
Of the goblin archer is a 13.
Whoop,
Yeah,
whoop.
I would still be able to see though. I have the 300 feet dark vision myself.
That's true. You are able to see who's shooting at you.
Work.
Right there,
That
like
works.
a random tiny little 6 appeared in the thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Now it's a 5. Someone
Yeah,
failed.
it's not working.
Okay.
Right.
You tried to
Does that
do.
work? Oh, it says how many they hurt.
Okay. So
That's
5.
right. Okay.
All right.
And
We'll take the
giant
6.
bat.
Jesus.
So it's gonna be 5d6 plus 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he's dead.
Wait, no, sorry. So yeah, and then 9. So 19.
Terrible. It was
Yeah.
awful. 19. He is dead.
Oh, thank God.
You watch as the swarm of bats just kind of flutters their way over. You hear the sound of leathery wings flapping amongst each other, and then the sound of a goblin screaming as he is picked up off the ground about 20 feet in the air and dropped to his death on the stone below, as the bats collectively work as a unit to take out the first goblin in your path. Holy
Love
shit.
you.
I love that.
And that'll be me.
I fucking
As they
cast summon bats. I love that. It's incredible.
Summon shadow.
I will be explaining to Zayas what happens and pretty much say, yeah, he took a little tumble. He's gone.
You're giving the play-by-play to everyone without dark vision range. I love that. And the bats have lifted the man into the sky. Oh, they're dropping him? He has fallen to his death, ladies and gentlemen. How tragic.
Even Vikar's like, damn.
They're just drunkenly narrating everything your party does in the combat. I
Holy
love that.
shit, they dropped them.
I had a bard College of Eloquence who literally did that. Anyway,
wow.
after your turn, the carts are going to act. Well, not the carts going to act, you know what I mean. We'll say there, 27. We'll go 59.7 because we rounded up last time. We'll round down this time. You're a little crooked there. What are you doing? Motherfucker. Okay. So Xechas, as you begin rounding this bend and realize you're kind of passing over this wooden rickety bridge with this waterfall just tumbling down next to you, you're all feeling the moisture splashing up off the cavern. You notice the track splits in 2 directions, and there is a switch on the ground here, hing right there, that appears to control which way the track is going. Currently, it appears like the track is going to the right.
Okay.
So you can kind of choose where you want to guide things on this if you were to hit that switch. But that's up to you. You do see that. Okay, we're going to... Can we do everyone at once? Is that a thing we can do? Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Whole train move at the same time. Okay. Crushed it. Look at me go.
Choo choo.
Gustav, you're up. You see, as you're now approaching the goblins, the full visual ahead. What's up, Tark? Welcome in. You see what appears to be 5 goblins all lining the track with one kind of issuing commands, while one of the remaining archers below is currently looking at the swarm of bats that just slaughtered his friend, but readying himself another shot as well. What are you doing?
Can I use my perception to see the route of least resistance? Or maybe judge what would be the least resistance?
I would say yes. You can roll me a perception check, and you'll get a little bit of a lay of the land.
24.
Okay. You see to the right, there's two goblins lining the tracks either direction you go. You notice as it fades off to the right, it begins going up a very steep hill, and you see at the bottom of it some remnants of smashed barrels and other debris that looks like it was just thrown down the tracks above. To the left, it curves and then vanishes out of sight, but you do see the shimmer of torchlight kind of reflecting off the damp rocks, indicating that there's perhaps some more lit torches down that particular direction.
I will relay this to Xeas, and he can decide which one is safest. But I will say that the track on the right appears to be semi-blocked by debris.
Not blocked,
That's
just
okay, I think we
a
can...
lot of broken shit at the bottom of it.
Alright, sounds good. I think I have a plan.
Other than that, can I try and fire another arrow at
Sure.
the fucker who isn't dead?
Yeah, I would say that the perception could just be a bonus check. I'm good on that. Are you shooting the one that Xechas magic missiled, or are you shooting the other archer who's been putting arrows in you?
Yeah, the other archer.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Yes, because you are poisoned.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
You just you're more of a hands-on with the mace, up close and personal. You're also feeling the alcohol more than you have probably in the last 5 to 6 years of alcoholism you have endured. So as you kind of level the crossbow, as you're going
Also have
over
the
this
plague.
rickety wooden bridge, and you feel the poison burning in your organs, you try to fire an arrow and it just uselessly clatters off the stone, kind of back behind him over here. That's all you got for your turn. Dusty, you're up.
All right. I think at this point, Dusty, the arrow's still there. You just see him kind of take his hand, shove it down, snap the back, and then fucking stand up, grab the musket, and aim at the closest fucking goblin to him.
Okay. That would probably be this archer. He is for you behind half cover, but that doesn't matter because you're you. You have marksman.
Well,
right?
I do have a disadvantage. I don't have sharpshooter.
No, you don't have sharpshooter. Okay, so disadvantage and half cover. He's a goblin. He's literally just about tits up. Okay. With the disadvantage, just hits. He has an 18 AC with the cover. So go ahead and roll your damage.
With Violet in the cart, can I use my react or her react?
Yes. She's
Weird.
watching. She's eyes up.
Purple flash.
Okay. Yeah, he died. Oh my god. So as you step forward, you aim your musket kind of uncomfortably, but you realize you're kind of able to rest it on the side of the cart a little and stabilize your arm a bit, and you line up your shot, you fire, and you watch it tear into the goblin, and then there's just this purple flash. You hear the sounds of bones cracking as it happens, and he just collapses over to the ground dead, his bow kind of landing there next to him, along with the quiver of arrows that falls out from behind his back. Nice shot.
As he lets off that shot, he's already in the process of reloading the second one, ready for his second shot. He's gonna say shit, and then he's gonna lean over again, but kind of look in the other cart and go, "Cover your ears, kids."
You see the kids looking up at you ah!
He's gonna shoot at the next closest goblin.
They're all just huddled up at this point, hands over their ears. Next closest would be
Although,
one
if
of
they're
the
in the
ones on the track.
torchlight,
They are in the torchlight.
it's still disadvantage.
Because you're
Poison,
poissoned. Yes, you are poissoned.
You're fished.
That'll still hit. Which one are you going for?
but-
do
left one.
that one?
Yep.
Okay. That appears to just be a very simple goblin wearing leather with a jagged ass knife. 5 points of piercing. 5 points of piercing. That is he's still alive. Let's go. He takes the hit and he falls back on the ground. You watch him slow to get up. He puts a hand over the wound you've put in his torso. You see him bleeding through the fingers a bit, but he is still standing as he kind of re-steadies himself. Anything else you want to do on your turn, or have Violet do?
Well, she's not in a spot to do a whole lot. Think should have did this before, but I think now realizing that they're a little stouter than he thought they were, he's gonna say hunt on the same goblin.
Okay, yeah, Hunter's Mark.
As he casts Hunter's Mark.
Okay, I will put a little. What do we want to use for Hunter's Mark? I'll do that. A little circle with a skull in it. That feels like Hunter's Mark to me. I can zoom in better now too. Hell yeah. Sweet.
Mash him.
Xechas, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay. Seeing that it's going to the right and up, and I have no idea what's left.
Yeah, you're kind of all going in a general upperly direction at this point, but
I'm gonna just decide to leave the switch how it is.
Okay.
And seeing that 60 feet would put us basically right next to these fuckers, I'm gonna use my action to focus on channeling the gem and make us go much faster, like.
Okay. So that would get you 100 feet. You're there. Okay. Cool. So on the train's turn, it will move a bonus 40 feet as you just hover your hand over the gem and channel, like any real cantrip will do. You just begin channeling arcane energy into the gem as you do so. I will say roll me an Arcana check. Okay. As you're channeling the magic to kind of give this cart a boost, you realize that while it is a feasible plan, it can also become unstable with too much use. For now, you seem to be rolling well enough and keeping it steady. Hi, Powder, relax, is okay. Seems to be going steady at this point. You'll move 100 feet. Next turn, the goblins are up.
Would it be also possible to duck down and get full cover for a turn?
Sure, yeah. I'll allow it. You just, now that you know where you're going, you're just channeling the energy, focused on that.
Hold on to the cart and fucking get ready to rip.
Okay, that full cover does go away if any of them manage to climb on the cart. Keep that in mind. But for now, that'll be you. The rest are going to hold their action. They don't know which way you've chosen to go, so they're just going to wait until it comes past one way or another and react. Vykarl, you're up.
All right, the Shadow Swarm is going to descend right upon this fella right here. Same AC, 13?
They are a little beefier. Those are the beefy ones,
Come
so
on,
AC
bats.
14.
All right. And whoop.
Yeah, the archers seem to be wearing the least amount of
Nice.
Okay, so 5 of them hit.
Go. That ain't bad. 34 damage. Come on, Bat Swarm.
That's 1 more HP than they have.
They do the same thing. I want the exact same.
And I believe that's the one that that Xechas hit with the magic missiles too. So he's already looking pretty rough.
The one on the right, yeah.
And then the bats
Special move, bat
descend out of the shadows, just fluttering down, leathery flapping sounds as they go. Again, just kind of swoop in and begin biting and clawing and just start lifting him further and further up. And then instead of dropping him, they fly straight down and just throw him into the ground.
Suplex.
Yeah, they bat suplex him. I'm gonna put a little X on that guy.
It's Stone
There you
Cold
go.
Steve Austin.
There you go.
Oh my god.
The bats are
amazing.
just
And
hovering about 10 feet up, so you guys will pass like right beneath them as you go as well. Anything else, Fight?
Vykarl's just in the cart, just going, I sure hope the bats are okay. And I'm going to look down and see the moment where, and just, oh no. And then I'm going to do a healing word level 1 on Dusty. Whoop.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Easily done. Okay, carts move next. I think we said right over here, 100 feet.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a bit more annoying. Time. Okay, this I might be able to do as 2. You're... Hell yeah, dog. It's not perfectly on the tracks, but it gets a visual representation, and that works.
It is in your
Good.
brain theater.
Good enough for me. Okay. That being said, the track goes. You can feel the cart moving a little faster than it's supposed to as it goes over the turns. It's a little violent, a little less smooth than it would have been normally, but no, I hate that. Don't do that. Okay, there we go. You're up, Gustav. You've kind of like being rocked around in the cart as it turns. Oh yeah.
How much?
This guy was going to take an attack as you come past. Again, D4. He can still swing at the people who are on cover. He's just, they're in full cover. So we're looking for 8. Ooh, Dusty's not in full cover anymore. It's 14 to hit. I believe he's going to miss you.
Nope.
As you kind of go past, you see a goblin scimitar just thunk into the side of the cart and get yanked out before it came close, but not close enough to hit you. Good. Okay, that works. That is his turn. The other goblins turn as the cart turns to the right, and they're probably going to take off and chase next turn. But you, Gustav.
Can I use my shield as a weapon?
Absolutely, yes.
Then I want to try to slap my shield in the face of the fucking goblin next to the cart when passing.
As you're going past, I'll absolutely allow that. If you guys want to do something that would have happened while the cart was moving, I will allow your actions to happen in that 60 to 100 feet. So as he swings, actually, that'll be okay. I'll roll your attack. That'll be quite funny.
What do I roll?
We'll
will not have
just
my proficiency, right?
Yeah, I did. Feel like
Flat
shield bash.
D20?
Yeah, let's just roll a d20 and add your strength. Roll me a strength check.
Right, Carl just goes, "What are the bats doing?"
You
Oh,
look up and they're just fluttering over you. That's a 15 on the little guy. That'll hit him. He only has a 15 AC. So as you go past, you all hear this resounding boom as the shield hits this goblin. And Dusty, you realize his attack misses on you because as he's hit in the head, he spins around wildly, brings the last stroke down, and you just see the light kind of leave his eyes. Go ahead and roll me a... He's already beat up. He's already taken hits, so go ahead and roll me a d6, adding your strength modifier. It'll be a +3. You don't have to roll high.
It will be 7.
Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, you watch as he just spins around lifelessly. The scimitar slashes into the side of the cart and stays there as he falls to the ground. You look at your shield, and there's just a spatter of blood on the other side where you hit him. Very well done. Very well done.
Right after you hear the thunk, you will hear this. Why didn't you die?
Well done. Dusty, you're up. Amazing.
1 second.
And you're all treated to the look of
Let's type in
leathery
chat.
wings of giant bats as you look up, as you pass underneath the swarm that's just fluttering above you.
I think Dusty saying this, the healing, he feels his wounds start closing from Vicarl. He's gonna, "Thank you, darling." And then, because the one died with his hunter's mark, he's gonna keep focusing on hunter's mark. But now you see him reach his hand back over his shoulder, grab the end, and just pull it the rest of the way out of his back. And he's going to actually kind of put that in his pouch if it looks like there's still traces of the poison on it.
These are the goblin archers, are the ones from the Lord of the Rings role-playing book, by the way. That's why their arrows are so schnasty. They're pretty cool. Okay. Which one do you want to move your hunter's mark to, or are you just kind of...
He's just
maintain?
holding focus on it still.
This guy appears to be commanding them, if that makes any difference. But you've looking like you're going to pass out of their range pretty soon here.
Yeah, I think after he puts the arrow in his pouch, he's just going to turn forward the direction the cart's going and ready in action for any goblins that might pop up in his vision as we go.
Very good. Very good. Xechas, what are you doing?
looks like we're about a 60-ish foot distance from the turn, so I'm not gonna channel the gem, and I also don't necessarily want to do it back to back. So I'm going to pop up, turn around, and I'm going to motherfucking firebolt onto this dude.
Firebolt. That guy,
Yeah, the guy commanding.
the leader, quote unquote, the pit boss or underboss.
20. I don't know why I rolled twice.
Okay. AC 17. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. He looks quite, for a goblin, he's very yoked. Swole goblin.
8.
8 damage. Okay. He takes the hit and you see him
Wearing
kind
anything flammable, it sets him on fire too.
I don't think soggy leather armor would count as flammable.
Nope. It's absolutely not.
stained.
It's just like
Shit
swampy.
stained
as-
fucking.
Oh,
His swamp
Oh.
ass alone would set up,
I hate
put
that.
any fires out.
Okay.
I'm like, haha, focus on that one.
He kind of takes the hit and winces, and you see him kind of grab, and then like smell the burning, acrid smell of leather and just a little bit of skin. But he seems mostly okay from it. Able to shake it off for the most part. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Gustav, you took a hit here, and I'll bonus action healing word. And Gustav, in your drunken stupor, you notice that this magic looks a lot like yours and not like my normal magic.
As you cast your healing word, you see that it has no effect on Father Gustav.
Oh, good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, nope. In character, that was a very accurate thing. The healing has no effect.
Did it work? I can't tell. It wasn't very strong. Oh, goodness.
It still fucking hurts.
Unfortunate. Okay. All right. Goblins are up next. He has movement at. Oh god, so many goblins. 30 feet. He's slow. He's gonna run. He can almost get to the back, but not quite. 30 feet for that one. Actually, he's gonna use his action to sprint and begins climbing on the back. So you guys have a tag along now. Vite Carl and
an attack of opportunity.
I would say yes. Go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity. He would pass by them. Roll the algorithm.
Oh, me? Bless you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Thought-
bats.
Bless
You're
you.
good. You're good.
And AC of
13 for those ones.
13. Oh,
No, 15, but that's fine.
oh, I'll do 15.
Mm.
Oh, I can do that again. And 8.
There's only one in that whole set that would have hit. Damn. Okay.
Go.
So 6 of
All
them hit.
right.
Well done. Go ahead and roll your damage. I could probably. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Fair enough. So as he runs past, he's a little not as cognizant of the bats as he should be, and is torn into little tiny pieces as well as he attempts to pass.
8 horse-sized bats
Yeesh.
devour him.
Oh my god. Okay, so
It just looks
the
like one
like
big
the
lump
image
in the
that-
sky.
You watch a guy get lifted, drop to his death. Another guy gets lifted. This guy starts sprinting, gets
just constantly getting pulled away like some Batman shit. Okay. The underboss, who's taking command from 10 feet away, is just gonna pull out his short bow and use his multi-attack to take 2 attacks against. He's gonna be in the back. He's aiming at the back, so I'm gonna roll a d4. Odds it's Dusty, evens it's Vite Carl. That's odds. Dusty, you're getting an arrow, buddy. Short bow.
Dusty's really getting fucked on this combat.
It's only a 4. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and you notice there is no additional poison or anything on there. He's just gonna
all this extra cover for nothing.
Yeah. 18 to hit you on the next one.
It's
Even with your cover?
only +2. That's 18.
Okay, you take four more points of piercing damage. Vicarls, you're busy like casting healing word and trying to heal Dusty. You watch as he just gets hit with another 2 arrows as he's just trying to gain some cover. Oh god. Okay, that'll be it for the goblin's turn. Next up is Vicarl. You're watching Dusty just get fucking teed up on, dude.
I would see that. I would just doof, doof, and I'm not even. And I'm gonna go in a healing word level 2 this time, and whoop, up, 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 and then I'm gonna go ahead and have the bats descend upon the sweet, sweet beauty. Wait, was that a?
That was the first
I don't
level.
want to do. Yeah, it was the first level. Okay, I'll just. Yeah, that's fine. That works for me.
Okay.
And, whoop, whoop,
You get 5
and
points
we'll
of
have them
healing, Dusty.
I'll have the bats descend upon the son of a gun who's doing that, and put up. AC
That
13.
it would be
17,
this.
I think.
It would be that guy who was shooting the arrows at you. This guy just has a
Oh,
big
that
ass
guy there?
axe. Yes.
God love. And was he? Sorry, 13.
If you're going for the back one here, he is a spine cleaver, so 14.
14. Whoop. Go. Ah, damn it. Whoop
Also
up.
have advantage, but my next roll I'll use the disadvantage.
Okay, so not bad. 21.
Okay, I believe that is. I don't know if he hasn't taken any hits yet today, so he is still standing. For the first time, the bats are not able to completely eviscerate this goblin as they approach him, and he just starts swinging, trying to block whatever they got coming at him, and they're not able to finish him off. But he does take 21 substantial hit, and he's looking beyond bloodied at this point. Anything else you want to
All
do?
right, that'll be me.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, the mine cots, they're moving. 25 feet, 40 feet.
Mine cats.
60 feet gets you guys right on the start. We'll say y'all are just for the sake of ease, I'm going to move up. And the kids advance an additional 60 feet. I'm so excited that you guys chose the right way.
Oh no.
So the right way is the wrong way?
No, it's just the way, you know how we were joking about making this into just a straight up Donkey Kong map? Of just going side to side and dodging barrels and shit as they're thrown at you? Yeah, I wasn't able to make that look not shitty. So we did a top-down view. But I did happen to include one particularly Donkey Kong inspired part. And funny I should mention it because Xechas, as you round the corner, you see at the top of a very steep incline a goblin who has been holding a barrel that is stacked up against the side, twist it down and push it down the hill towards you. He was holding an action until something came around that thing. I need a barrel mini. I had to have at least one Donkey Kong inspired pop. Okay, I had to make that happen. I don't know if I have any barrel minis, so we might have to pull something from the internet. But I have a sideways barrel. It's got a fuse in it, but you know what? That'll do it. Oh no, there we go. Ha! Barrel. So the barrel will roll at a speed of 15 feet per turn at the same time. We'll say at the top of the initiative order, so at the same time the cart moves, it will hit you. I will say 10 feet. I will hit you in just a couple turns.
Cool.
I love you guys. Yeah, just, had to do something there. Gustav, you're up. You see over, Xechas is kind of hunched down, taking some cover as best he can. You see over his shoulder, this barrel just start rolling slowly down the hill towards your rail car. What are you doing?
I'll call our incoming barrel. Question.
Yeah.
Can I position my shield in front of the cart to make sort of a ramp as a ram, maybe?
You could. Your shield
least
might
sort of
not
make
hold
it-
up so good against that in the long run, but it would probably reduce the damage it does to your cart. Probably not completely, but it would do
I
a
can take care
fairly
of the
sizable
barrels.
chunk. Barrels. There will be more.
Oh, then I'll just use my perception to see, just to give an update on everything that's happening
Okay, sounds good.
instead of the shield thing.
Okay, fair. What are you looking for with your perception exactly?
Forks in the road, enemies, anything that's
Okay.
out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you do see there's the one goblin yeeting the barrels at you, and there appears to be just barely visible at the crest of this hill two more. One who looks to be in command, very much like the one who just put 2 arrows into Dusty was. Seems like they have kind of small groups, each with their own kind of underboss commanding them, but there's just 3 goblins ahead throwing barrels at you.
Oh, I'll let everyone else know.
Okay.
3 enemies to the right. Get ready for impact.
So
Yes,
I will
stay
say,
down.
Xechas, whatever you do against the first barrel will be at a advantage, just because he used his perception to help you kind of like spot the hazards up ahead and let you know how far out it is. Easily
Okay,
done.
great.
Dusty, you're up. You hear talk of a barrel. You do not see it from your current angle, I don't believe.
Unless there's torchlight, I wouldn't
No.
see it at all.
Until it's 60 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with the knowledge of enemies up ahead and a barrel, Dusty's going to ready his musket to shoot the first object or goblin that enters his sight.
His range of sight. I love it. Very doable. Okay. Xechas, you're up. You see the barrel just rolling
Okay.
towards you.
They
The
look
barrel
like
will go at the
gunpowder
end
barrels.
of the initiative order. You could roll me a perception check. That would be your bonus action to do.
Sure, we'll do that.
No idea.
Dope. I'm gonna first level magic missile the barrel rolling at us.
Okay. Easily done. It's a barrel, and it's not in the best shape. So go ahead and roll your magic missile damage. Just the one dart. Okay.
+2 for the so 6 and 5, 11
Okay,
total.
so 11. That is enough. The magic missile darts out from the wand and smashes into the barrel, breaking it into many pieces. It does not appear to be a gunpowder barrel, but it does appear to be weighted with rocks.
Cool.
This is like a trap they have designed and probably refined over years of use.
I've got a few more of those in me, so let's keep on going. I'm just
Get
gonna-
the barrel over there. There'll be more.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm ready myself.
Next up is the goblins. Who
First barrel taken care of.
This one is going to move his 30 feet. And I think his range is not very good. That short bow. Still got 80 feet. Okay, so that might be able to hit you. This one's just going to go for Vikarl at the very back. You're the easiest target. And take 2 shots against you. First one at disadvantage. 9. That's going to be a miss. As you're kind of looking ahead to all this barrel talk, you hear a as an arrow just kind of wiggles its way through the wood at the back of your cart. You see the arrow point just break through ever so slightly on the other side. The next one, I'm going to use my advantage that I was given at the beginning. And we're going to roll at advantage. So that's a 24 to hit you. You take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow just finds its way into kind of the back of your shoulder blade. Not particularly deep. The heavy coat you're wearing and your muscles kind of prevent the bulk of the damage, but you do feel that sting. Concentration check on your bats.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
I believe they're
Nice.
concentration. I could be wrong.
Yes, they are. And boop, 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 and boop, boop, boop. What is that? Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you needed to beat a 10, so you're all good. You wince as the arrow finds its mark, but you're able to kind of maintain focus on your spell. Speaking of which, the goblin Spine Cleaver is going to continue swinging his great axe at your bats for a 12. I believe, will not
That
hit your
will
bats.
not hit.
He's just swinging wildly, trying to get this swarm of bats out of his face as they're just trying to swoop in and attack. Just going for it. Unable to do anything against them, however. The goblins at the top are going to move into a different position and throw another barrel at you. I'm going to have him roll a strength check to see how far he can throw it. It's -1. It's terrible. He just like tries to like push it down and it just thunk and very slowly starts rolling. So it's only going to do 5 feet at the end of the initiative order.
I like to think that if they net one on this barrel check, it just falls on them.
Yes, that is exactly what will happen. I guarantee it. That was hard. So you watch as he kind of shoves it over. It just falls uselessly to the ground, and he's able to get it rolling and just moves like 5 feet down the hill towards you. But there is another barrel in play. Vykarl, what are you doing?
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna brace myself, and Dusty as well. I'm just gonna hold on to both of us and just brace into the cart, myself, and then go bats, go! Up, please.
So I'll consider you taking the dodge action on this one.
Ooh, I like it. Nice. Okay, this has got to do it, right?
Yeah,
This
six
has gotta do
of
it.
your bats managed to hit. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, okay, well, fuck. You watch as, like, the edge of your dark vision fades. All of you. I guess, Vykarl, you don't even have dark vision at all, do you? So just in the dim edges of the torchlight, you see this leather wings flapping, this goblin swinging wildly as they just swarm down and begin taking chunks out of him until he just collapses to the ground, and the bats continue to flutter overhead, taking small bites as they go. That one is also dead. Well done. Get you over there.
And they'll just slowly scoot their way up towards us. Again, it's a big group of them, so it's a little hard for them to move.
You can move it. I don't know why I was defaulting. Sure. Yeah, what's their movement speed?
60 feet.
Okay. They move at the same speed you do. The goblin pit boss down there is still up, but that's okay. At the start of the round, the train car is going to move 60 feet. Which I believe... Oh, that's so fucking close. You guys come right... Yeah, we'll say 57.9 feet seems reasonable. We kind of have to round around with the big groups, but...
Because we're going uphill.
There you go.
So yeah, it's slightly smaller.
Rotate, you bastard. There we go. All right. Y'all continue making your way up the hill. You do see the barrel, like all of you now, as you're kind of looking, you see this barrel just slowly beginning to roll down the steep embankment ahead of you. Dusty, yes, your held action, you would be able to do something. You can either shoot the barrel or any of the goblins.
He's gonna aim for the barrel.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack against the barrel before it smashes into the front of your minecart.
To see you aiming at my head out of my peripheral and I fucking die.
Gustav, you have advantage from Soph on a roll of your choosing before the end of the session. 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
He's gonna have Violet use force like he did with the waves.
You have to roll higher than 10 to destroy them. Yep. That'll do it. So as the musket ball tears into the side of the wooden barrel that's rolling towards you, it just puts a small hole into it. You're like, oh, shit. And then there's the familiar purple flash that causes it to just break from the inside as Violet, your dragon companion, channels her force energy into the strike. Well done. That barrel is also just moved aside. They're probably not going to have time to launch another barrel at you, to be honest. But they might. Probably not. I'm going to get rid of that barrel. Okay. It's going now. Father Gustav, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try shooting a crossbow at the guy who just threw the barrel.
Okay, the barrel goblin. Go ahead and fire your crossbow. Disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Yeah, with the advantage, it's gonna be a straight roll.
Straight roll, okay. 14 to hit the little guy. Does not hit. They have an AC of 15, unfortunately. Those are the Goblin Warriors. So your crossbow bolt just thunk into the wood of this particular barrel right in front of them. You're not able to find purchase with your attack.
I'm gonna put away my crossbow and just take cover.
Okay, taking cover. We'll say you're at full cover. Dusty, you're up. As you quickly shoot the barrel, destroying it, getting it out of your way so it doesn't cause any further damage to you or your vehicle. It is your turn.
All right. Dusty has 8 more shots out of what he got from Xechas.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're running on
So-
borrowed ammo right now. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for keeping track of your ammo.
It was his to begin with, so.
True, but still.
So he's gonna ready for the goblin closest to the barrels because he's like, no more of that.
Okay, we're gonna take out the barrel thrower. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Bonus action, he's gonna hunter's mark big boy behind as well.
Okay.
But he wants to shoot barrel boy first.
Throw Hunter's Mark on him for you as well. There you go.
Barrel boy.
The 29 will hit. 11. Oh yeah, you're at disadvantage. 11 will not hit. You're going for 15, unfortunately. As you ready your musket and fire, the sound echoing through the caverns, causing all of your ears to ring. You see the stone behind him chip off as the musket ball bounces off and kind of tumbles off into the darkness. That poison is
readies
nasty.
it again.
Okay, go ahead and fire again.
15.
15 will hit. That's exactly what you needed.
Gonna have Violet user sting.
Okay.
For 6 total damage.
So the bullet, the musket ball fires. You watch the goblin immediately react as he's thrown back. In your dark vision, you see a dark spatter against the back wall, but he is still standing, but he's now holding a wound, and you don't think he'll likely be able to use that arm for anything effectively for some time. He is still standing, however.
What? That's my turn.
Xechas, what you doing?
All right, we're a little closer. I'm gonna focus on the gem and use it to give us some more speed.
Okay, we're going to focus on the gem, channel your arcane power into it to give you a speed boost next turn that the train car goes. Easy peasy.
Ready to roll an Arcana check?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check. 19. You gather, as long as you're not doing it twice, 3, 4 times in a row, you're likely not going to run into any major issues. Like, it would take a 1 on one of these checks to put it in game terms. But the DC starts after you start reusing it, as far as you can tell. Any bonus actions or anything else you'd like to do? I assume you're taking full cover?
No, I'm not going to this time. I have my repulsion shield, so I'm gonna
Oh, true.
kind of, not necessarily coax, but I'm just gonna kind of like brace myself with my shield.
Sounds good.
I have a good AC. So.
The goblins are up. First up, the underboss is going to take 2 strikes straight down the tunnel. So Xechas and Father Gustav will be the targets. Xechas, your odds. Gustav, you're even. Going for Xechas for the first strike.
Yep.
Short bow. A natural 1. As he pulls the
hit the guy
bow back, he fires, and it there's no roll. That dude is 5 feet ahead of him and directly in the line of fire. You watch as the goblin up ahead is like recovering from the arm wound or the shoulder wound, and then you watch as an arrowhead just right through the chest. He's like, and falls over as he's looking over his shoulder. Fucking damn, nat 1 on the ranged attack.
I
Makes
picture
me
him
sad.
like bringing his bow up to aim and drawing at the same time, but it slips out of his finger before he comes to full aim.
The bow kind of bends in an
So
unnatural way. You
goddamn
hear the
funny.
wood of the bow just kind of creak unnaturally. Thank you for the hydrate, Kayla. I appreciate it. Okay.
Like the aiming in Viva La Dirt League,
Literally.
keyboard versus controller.
Oh my god. He does have another attack, so he's going to fire another one. Xechas, your odds still. Odds going for you again. Short bow. 14 to hit. Is not going to hit. Just thunks uselessly into the front of your mine cart. Last goblin is going to run forward and jump onto the side of your cart and take a strike at Gustav with his scimitar.
Ooh, that hits.
For 3 times 2, we do 6 points of damage on the criticals. He runs, jumps up on the side of the minecart and goes, and just carves straight down into your collarbone, right through the shoulder pad, damaging the plate and the leather straps there. Awesome. I'm rolling really bad, and then real good, and then real bad again, and then real good. It's kind of exciting. It's kind of a vibe. That will be it for the goblins. And Vykarl at the start of the round. What are you doing?
Alrighty.
He's in full attire.
Aw. I'm ready. I'm OSHA certified.
Kathy
damn.
Abernathy.
Kathy.
Here with OSHA.
Oh shit! No, I'm just gonna hold an action if as soon as I swing by anybody within arm's reach, I pull out Jagged Dagger and I'm ready to rip it.
Okay, so as soon as you pass that goblin, you're gonna take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at the start of the round.
For those of you that don't know, Jagged Dagger is a full-size battle axe.
Yeah.
I would consider it like a war glaive at that point, to be honest with you.
Pretty much.
It's literally a war. It's like a bardiche, is more or less what I picture.
Xechas is a jagged knife.
We channeled, I believe.
We do. Oh yes,
Oh,
yes. We get an additional 40 feet. Thank you for reminding. I was just lining you guys up, of course. Like completely.
Obviously.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make my life. We're gonna make my life super easy, and we're just gonna put you guys right here at the start of this trail because that works for me. Hell yeah, dog. Love that shit. Vykarl, as you pass the goblin on the left, you go ahead and take a swing with your Jagged Dagger.
And it was an 8.
I'm gonna say roll with advantage because really all you have to do is lay it flat on the side and just drive past him.
Come on.
Like some Dawn of the Dead
much
bus
better.
shit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, up. Come on. Okay, not bad.
Okay, so as you go past, you kind of just place the blade and lean your weight on it, and as it goes past, you see it just right across the goblin's neck, and the head just kind of rests on your blade as it keeps going, and the body just falls behind, and you kind of get about 10-15 feet past, and there's still a goblin head on the end of your weapon. You kind of flick it off there.
Grab it and throw it at the goblin boss.
Give it to
roll me an-
Gum. You need
roll
to
me-
your head.
That's true. Gum has just been in here this whole time, like with the kids hiding, and making. He's watching on Kid Watch. I have enough going on. I didn't
And
want
the
to
old
NPC
gross
him again.
head.
Yes,
The
that's
fucking
true.
Savager.
What do you want to do with the head? It is on your blade currently. I'll let you choose what happens.
I just kind of I need to talk to Xechas about getting a non-stick sword. Hut.
Okay. You flick it down on the
Gotta
ground.
put Pam on his
Yeah,
sword,
sorry.
dude.
You hear the goblin commander as you go past in common, like, what the fuck? And you just zip past at full speed.
I
You
know!
feel the cart kick into full speed as Xechas is charging and channeling into it. However, there are more goblins ahead, and they too had prepared an action for you, also known as barrels. I'm having so much fun with this. As you come around the corner, you see, to your great dismay, another barrel being rolled down towards you that was ready and waiting for you. It will move at the end of the next order.
Delicious.
Gustav, you're up. You can see goblins ahead. And keep in mind, you can get out of the cart and hop back onto it. You are not strictly confined to this for the entire time if you don't want to be. You just want to make sure that you can get back on it when it goes past.
Not when I'm drunk, I'm not.
That's true. That is true. And poisoned. You're drunk and poisoned. It's not good.
We still have a goblin on our cart, right?
No. That was the one
You
that
said-
was beheaded by Carl.
Okay, I thought you said we had
Oh no, he
one
wasn't holding it. He
sitting
just
on top.
climbed up the side and kind of smacked onto it. He wasn't able to. It would take an athletics check
Okay.
to hold onto a moving cart. He just chose to climb up and take a swing and then fell off.
Okay. Let's see. That's 60. I will call out more barrels and switch to my mace and wait.
Okay, you're holding your attack action for something to get close?
Yeah, so I can maybe bash in a skull.
Okay, sounds good. All right, that being your turn, Dusty, you're up. You see another barrel beginning to roll down the precipice towards you.
It's in the torchlight, yeah?
Yeah, like the torch is illuminating enough that you can kind of see the silhouette of the goblin like pushing something towards you. You can make out the shape of a barrel. I would say you're poisoned anyway, so it's disadvantage no matter what, so it doesn't really matter, but you can just barely get a visual of what's happening.
I'm gonna shoot the barrel.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. You definitely hit the barrel. 7.
And then /roll d6.
Unfortunately,
8.
you fire,
God.
you watch the bullet go in, there's the purple flash, but it goes off just slightly too early, kind of just dents in some of the wood as opposed to blowing it apart, and the barrel is still actively rolling towards you.
I guess he takes a second shot to try to split it at the very least.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
12.
Okay, yeah, the DC is a 10, or AC is a 10 for the barrel. So you shoot it straight down the middle, and it splits into 2 barrels. You have created the black pudding of barrels. Congratulations. Now there's... No, I'm kidding. The barrel splits in half down the middle and falls uselessly to either side.
Barrel Hydra. Fuck.
I'm just going... We don't need to do debris. It splits to the side and breaks off on either side of the track. So your cart might hit it a little as you go past and just push it out of the way, but it's no longer in any condition
They
to
hit
do any
ochre
kind of
jelly in the
damage to you.
barrels.
That was hilarious. Also, roll me a percentile, please, for that second shot. If it's an 80 or above. Okay. You watch as the goblin watches that barrel split in front of him, and then just behind him over the shoulder, over the torch, you see your musket ball hit the wall and shatter apart. It looks like it just tore right through the barrel. If you'd rolled 80 or above, you would have hit the goblin. That's fine. That your turn?
He's gonna...
I would say your feline agility also takes effect because you have not moved yourself this entire time. Keep that under consideration if you like to.
He's gonna have Violet ready in action for if we get past these guys in the back of the carts facing. Or I guess if we get alongside these guys. So once we're like right here, the back of the carts in this
Just gonna
area.
blast them with the dragon breath. I love it. Okay, Xechas, you're up. You watch as Violet kind of perches up on the side of the minecart and cocks her head back. You feel the rumbling coming from within her chest. Even from your distance, you can tell she's kind of winding something up. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I feel like we're almost there. Let's have some fun, maybe. And I'm gonna not do the gem again, and I'm gonna lightning launcher this close one to us.
Go ahead. Roll your attack. Chowder, my sweet boy.
Ooh, 10.
10 is not going to hit, unfortunately. You kind of step forward, and as you're taking aim and firing, the cart goes over a slight bump, and it just throws your aim off ever so slightly, and you miss on your strike.
Aim again and fucking
Give her,
lightning launcher him again.
give her another one. All right. 15 will hit.
I like it.
That's just one of the warriors, so that will hit.
It takes 1d6 plus 3. I guess he doesn't take 1d6 plus 3. He's gonna take 2d6 anyways, so. 6
Okay.
points of lightning damage.
All right. He is still very much alive, but looking quite rough. Quite worse for wear. You see the lightning kind of strike out lash and kind of wrap over his body. He tenses as it courses through him, but he is still standing in the end. Do not nibble on my hand, you fucker. God.
I'll just ready my
Menace.
shield for some hand to hand.
I feel like I want to show this to the stream right now. This is what I'm dealing with while I'm DMing. He's holding my arm as I'm trying to mouse. He's holding my arm as I'm trying to mouse. Did I get that?
That's so cute.
I know, it's adorable.
I don't even have a dagger.
You have no melee weapons?
I mean, I have a staff, but I'm not really proficient with it.
Fair. That's fair. So not really on the table.
That's okay.
Okay. So that being your turn, I need my arm back now. Okay. Okay. Don't scratch me. Okay, we're good. I got it. The goblins are gonna go next. You watch.
I used to have a Yukol wall, but it's long gone.
Oh.
Oh yeah, what happened to that thing?
The goblins
Gave
are
it to
going
someone and it's gone.
to advance. That one is going to roll another barrel. Yurt. He's going to strength check, see if he can give it an extra push. Nope. He gets it rolling like 5 feet. I was going to say, I'm like, you must have some melee weapons of some kind.
Yeah, I'll pull my dagger.
This one's going to go over here and begin supplying more barrels for the
Nice.
throwing process. And then you see another very familiar looking archer step to the front, and he's going to shoot at your carriage just from the high point down. He has a pretty clear view, I'd say, of most of you from that angle. Yeah. So it's going to be a straight D4. I guess.
Front to back, 1 to 4.
Yep. Kieran.
You have the highest AC. Shut up.
Okay. 14. That misses. You watch as another arrow zings towards you, and you're able to just get your shield up just in time. The arrow glances off and clatters into the stonework behind you. And that will be it for the goblin. No, that's not a pit boss. It appears like there's just one of the great axe ones here, so no commander with a bow. That'll be their turn. Yeah. The barrel is going to move just 5 feet because he's too weak to give it a good push. The barrel advances 5 feet. And Vite Carl, you are up. You see the barrel rolling towards you, and by your math, by your visual estimation, your cart will likely hit it, or on its next turn, on its next move. Yes, would be what I would describe that. Hi, Chad.
I got a pretty without any. There's enough light I can see about there.
Oh, so have the bats been keeping up with you this whole time?
No. They tried, but they couldn't.
Okay. Bats go bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bats.
They're just they're pestering that guy back there.
Okay.
And
What you
can I
do?
see
He'll be dead
about?
soon.
I can see about there.
I mean, you have no dark vision, so you'll have the silhouette of the torchlight behind it, lighting it as it's being rolled towards you. So I'll say anything against it would be disadvantage.
Up. That's perfectly fine as long as I got a vague idea. I look forward and close my eyes. Picture that place. Picture right there. I see Dusty hurt. I see Gustav hurt. I see Xechas hurt. I have memories of a mountainous pass that I didn't even have before. I'm thinking of things that could help, maybe this, that, and I start to think, wait a second, I remember the ice methods. I'm going to summon minor elementals, and I'd like to summon 4 ice methods right on top of that barrel to lift it away.
I love it. I literally have ice methods.
Oh, I got you,
for
baby.
this.
I'm so happy.
Whoop up.
I was gonna say I literally have some, but that works as well. I
You can
love
have
that.
2 different types of ice methods.
No, it's fine. You can control those ones.
Well-
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Oh my god. Roll me a strength check with advantage for the ice methods to lift up a barrel
Whoop,
loaded
whoop,
with
whoop.
rocks.
There we go. Strength. Come
I'll
on,
say
you little
DC
bastards.
12.
Yep. One more. Come on. Come on.
Is a heavy barrel.
Nope.
You watch as
Damn
the
it.
methods go over to the barrel and start lifting, and they're like, the little wings like they can't move it at all. Like not even an inch. That was a great idea. It was a great idea.
That's okay.
The dice
That's
were
okay,
just
'cause
not your friend on that one. Amazing.
The biggest part about what I want them for is still to come. They're on the barrel.
I'll say roll me a 4 dexterity saving throws. Just 4 dexterity check. Or 2, because only 2 are in front of the barrel.
Gotcha.
They roll below a 10,
And
they are going to be crushed by the barrel.
one of them doesn't. And the second one, hey, you little bastard, good job.
Almost. You see one kind of grab it, and the spinning of the barrel almost pulls him underneath, but he breaks away just in time. Okay. That'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The carts.
Is there any way I can interpose myself in between the cart and
Nope.
the barrel?
Nope.
Cool.
That is just what happens when you hit the barrel. So as you drive forward, you realize the timing was just off, and there's nothing any of you can do at this point to stop the barrel from hitting you guys. So as the barrel
going very fast.
Yes, as the barrel crashes into you, it does 4d6, 17 points of damage. Your thing has 40 total for the entire track.
Okay.
It has 40 over each of them, but it's 40 total for the whole car. So that would be, 23 HP remaining. You watch as the barrel crashes into the front of your mine carts. You feel yourself shaking side to side as you're just barely managing to hold on. I need everyone to roll me a strength saving throw as you're all rocked violently side to side and you have to hang on for dear life. I'll say the kids are safe because they were... The kids are safe because they were like crouched low and kind of hiding, not actively leaning in out the side. Violet, I would say, would be safe from this too, as would Gum Gum. However, Dusty, as you guys are moving and crash into the cart, you first manage to grab yourself. Everyone else manages to hold on just fine, but you all watch as Xechas, who bears the brunt of this impact right at the front, is thrown out the side as you guys are moving up the hill. I will say, because you rolled a natural 20, Dusty, I'm saying you're holding on strong enough to try to catch Xechas as you're zipping past.
Let's go forward
At 60 feet per turn. No, the thing hit you and threw you backwards out as the rocks kind of tumbled over the front. So you are currently being like thrown back and tumbling, almost getting run over by the cart. So Dusty, I will say, roll me a strength saving throw again to try to grab onto him as he's making his way past. Or dexterity, if you prefer.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Definitely
roll.
prefer the dexterity.
If we're going with the sheer speed of trying to grab him, I'm fine with dexterity as well.
That would be a 6 plus 7.
Okay.
So 13.
You manage to grab Xechas with all your speed, but you don't have quite the strength you need to pull him up. So Xechas, you are currently dragging behind the back car. Your feet kind of dragging in the stone and clacking over the side of the wood boards as you're going. That is how you
Don't
will
worry,
end
I got you.
that is how you will
Need a
handle this turn
hoverboard.
of movement. Gustav, you watch as Dusty as Xechas is just knocked out of the minecart by all the debris and rocks that were in the barrel. But he's grabbed by Dusty, who's just barely hanging on for dear might as Xechas is being dragged over the tracks behind you. What are you doing? I will say this guy is technically within range of your minecart if you wanted to take your swing at him, because you were holding an action.
Yes, I'm gonna try and hit him in the head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. Amazing. Yeah, that'll hit. That'll definitely hit, even with disadvantage. My god. So 23 to hit. What's your damage?
1d6 plus 3. So 6
damage.
damage.
So as the cart's just coming up and beginning to round the turn, you bring the mace down with all of that extra motion behind it, and you just feel a crunch and you feel the mace kind of sink deep into the skull, and you have to kind of pry it out as you're on your way past. That goblin is dead. Not without having damaged your ride significantly, but still, it's something. And you kind of recover.
Don't call exhibit.
Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna pimp our rides. Oh god. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Bonus actions, anything?
No, I'm just gonna yell at the others. Keep bracing yourself. Tight turns.
Big tight turn coming up. Fair.
And enemies.
Dusty, you're up. You're currently holding Xechas out the side, kind of towards the back, trying to keep him out of the rear tires of this thing as you're pulling him along. What are you doing?
First things first, he looks to Violet and goes, "Help me!" So she drops the ready deck.
Okay. She kind of climbs up onto the side, and Xechas, you feel her kind of clamp down on your jacket with her teeth and begin pulling you up. I will say you can strength check with advantage with help from Violet. If you prefer to use her stat and give her advantage for you helping her, Xechas like, yes, please do that. Do that. Do that thing.
Yes.
That thing you just said. Okay.
I can't
11.
roll above a
I have a
fucking
strength
10.
modifier of no.
11 is not quite enough, 12 being the minimum on that one. So as you begin to try to pull him, Xechas, you're like trying to climb your way onto the back cart, but your feet are still kicking along the wooden planks at the bottom and making it very difficult to do so, and they're not able to get you inside just yet. Xechas, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay.
You have two people holding you and pulling you. That will affect your rolls if you're making it.
Okay. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to attack anything right now. I'm gonna focus on not dying. So I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay. Give yourself an extra 10
and I'm
feet.
gonna kind of like use their grab as a momentum to kind of like try and run off the ground, off the cave wall, and back into the fucking car.
Roll me an acrobatics check with advantage because
Cool.
they're helping you. That's sick as shit. I'm just rubbing cat tummy this entire time, guys.
I'm gonna use knowledge from a past life to remember
Okay.
some parkour I did before I died.
Fair. At one time you were stealing components from the...
Yeah, this is the last one.
I
have.
used to be a ninja.
Roll the D6.
16.
Did-
16
I
total.
figured that's good enough.
That is good enough. You run, kind of kick up off the walls, but now you're faced with the simple fact that there are three of you currently in this minecart together. You kind of like flop down on top of Carl and Dusty, who kind of have to catch you and shimmy you off,
Nice.
but you are all in the cart, which is currently not
I take-
being driven.
Do I have any movement left? I figured that wouldn't take all 40 feet. 45 feet
I'd
now.
say about half of your movement to do that.
Okay. I'll at least crawl in with the kids.
Okay.
Figure I can squeeze in there. If I can get to the front cart, I will. But I'll. At least
I
get
would
into the
say
front
you're
gate.
kind of having to work your way up. It's going to be difficult terrain, but you can roll an acrobatics because you do technically have the movement to make it. So go ahead and roll me acrobatics to kind of literally jump along the carts,
Yeah, sure.
but there is a risk of falling if you do horribly.
Take
Rubbing
risks
pussy
around
pooch right in front of you, know it.
18.
Don't you try to scratch me. Look at him. Look at him.
He's so cute. He reflects all of the light.
Yeah, he's very pale. Okay, that's good enough. You kind of run and
Like
skip.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, skip your way over the train cars and back into the one with Father Gustav at the front. You see the damage he has done. I'm going to swap you two because Gustav moved forward to make that strike. And you're going to be kind of in the back now. But you see Father Gustav has just smashed in one of the goblins' heads and has prepared to smash in another. That would be your turn with all of your actions and everything having been used.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. Next up is the goblins. One of the archers is going to take another strike. This time, he forward again. This time Gustav is 1. Dusty, that's coming for you. Sorry.
Fucking pincushion, my guy.
21.
Hits.
You take 4 points of piercing. You do not need to make the save against the poison. Actually, you would to see if you could get the other negative effects. So roll me a con save, please. You feel another arrow sink into your body, the poison heavy on it, but you're able to resist it as you do so, not suffering any of the worse effects so far.
As he gets hit again, watching this arrow fly past a bunch of other people, it hits him again, and all you hear is, God damn it!
Oh no. This goblin is going to run up to the glowing blue ice mephit and take a two-handed cleave at him for 9. I don't think that's going to hit the mephit.
That misses.
Okay. The guy over here has 20 feet, 20, 25 feet. What are we working with here? 30 feet. Okay. He is going to move. I'm going to move this guy. He's going to kick that dude's corpse out of the way. And he is going to just jump and climb on the front. He's going to use his action to try to hold on to it. So he jumps and grabs. He's like flailing the scimitar at you wildly, but not making any like decisive strikes on it. And it looks like he's struggling to hold himself up. We'll see what happens. Vykarl, you're up. You just see one goblin kind of desperately trying to cling on to the front, swinging wildly. Another's attacking your mephits. The archer is teeing off on your boif. What are you doing?
I would think the ice mephits, you look at them and they all look like just puppets hanging in the air, like they don't even have life to them. And they're just going to kind of all silently and without emotion move in to the one that attacked the one. And they're all just going to swing at that guy in a group.
Go for it. That would be a spine cleaver, so AC 14.
Love it. Go. And there we go. And sorry, you said 14?
Yes.
Yes.
Boop. Fuck.
2 hit? 2 hit.
2 of them hit.
One of them's a crit.
Yeah, one of those is a nat 20.
Nice. Go.
And one of them will just straight up double the damage. Go ahead and roll.
Go.
We'll double the higher
Boop, boop,
one
boop.
because we like to party here. Place where we party.
Isn't that guy gonna get run over by the train this turn if he survives anyways?
No, maybe, but he can also try to jump on it. But so they each got 2d4, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we'll take
2d4
the 2 and the
each.
1 plus 2 is 5 times 2. So they do 4 plus 10.
Oof.
14 points of damage.
Not
with
bad. Not bad.
With the 5 times 2 there. Okay.
And Vykarl's going
that's-
to heal Dusty. Whoop up up. He's not even gonna
quite
say
enough.
a word this time. He's just gonna.
All the ice mephits are just swinging and clawing at the spine cleaver, but he's managing to just parry off with his great axe, which is so big he's kind of just holding it in front of him, almost like a shield at that point. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Now that'll be me.
Okay, minecart move. Guy on front. Athletics saving throw or strength saving throw. He fails. He's immediately pulled under and suffers. It's a d10 for
Catastrophic,
each
life-ending
minecart that
injury.
hits him. 12 points of damage. That will be enough to kill him. He's
Don't fuck around with trains, kids.
you watch as the goblin holding the front like no, and he's just crunched underneath completely. Whereas this fellow, who is in front of it, can make an either a strength to climb on or a dex to dodge it. So he's going to do a dex saving throw to try and dodge out of the way. 18. He's just going to jump over to here and just fucking send it. That is just a dodge, so I'm going to say this mephit and that mephit can get an attack of opportunity on it. He used his reaction to jump 5 feet. Hey, get out of there, you! Not for you.
12 and an 8.
12 and an 8. The neither hit. Have to beat a 14. So he manages to jump and dodge out of the way quickly enough that they're not able to swipe at him as he makes his way past. However, this one is at enough height that it is attacking him. So I will say I need a dex save from your mephit to avoid the minecart. as they were all swarming that guy. Oh, okay. Does not save, so he is also going to get hit by the minecart. Your ice mephit takes 14 points of damage as he's struck by the first cart and pulled underneath, and you hear just... does he survive?
Yep.
He comes out the other side and looking out the back, you just see this mephit, one of his wings is like fucking busted. He's like... he's not looking great, but he did survive. So that's something. Your cart does not take any additional damage, luckily. Those were all small targets. So we're gonna get a little loosey-goosey on the measurements here, okay, boys?
Okay.
Love it.
We're goosing.
7.
Holy shit, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that was a lot. And then we're gonna just quickly. Where'd Gustav go? Oh no, guys! We left Gustav behind.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No man left behind.
Here you go, buddy. We gotcha. Okay. You guys rush past the rest of the goblins, making your way along the track. They are still behind you, fighting the ice mephits. There's a left turn coming up ahead. And
Do I get an attack of opportunity on the guy next to the road?
I will say yes, every single one of you as you pass can take an attack of opportunity. We'll start with Gustav just to see how it goes. Could argue he could get an attack of opportunity on you as you pass him, but I'm going to do it the other way because it's funny. 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. He's already taken some pretty big beatings.
More damage.
4 points of damage. He is still up.
Is this the archer?
No, the archer's is there. This is this guy that they're getting attacks of opportunity on. He is still standing. You swing by and just donk as you make your way past the Xechas. You may also take an attack of opportunity. This is going to continue
When the
until
car
he's dead
goes-
because it's hilarious. What's up, Kafka? Welcome in.
When the car goes past, you can hear Gustav shouting 4 and just...
4!
The
Donk.
mace up.
Love it. Well done.
You used your mace, right?
Yeah.
Normally I would use Warcaster to.
It
cast
should
a
also
spell, but
be
Xechas feels
disadvantage for
inspired.
you, Gustav. Just FYI. You're still poisoned.
My
Um,
bad.
I'm gonna
Allow it for
take
now.
my shield.
Shield bash him. Strength check
My
with
shield for repulsion.
just your strength bonus. D20 plus strength.
So D20 straight.
Yep.
17.
Is enough. You make your way past 2. Ding! Roll me a d6. Just this loud, resounding dong as he smacks his metal shield into the side of this guy for 1 damage. He spins around, but he is still very much standing. He's bloodied, but he's standing.
After all them pass,
donk, donk, donk. Next up would be Dusty. Yes.
Dusty's just gonna, in one hand, pull his musket to the side and just rear his claw back as he's ready to wipe it
Roll me a claw attack.
with the claw.
Do some claw maga.
Basically, he gets hit with the mace on one side. Xechas, as you go past, you kind of swing it backwards, catching him back the other way. An 8 with your claw, you miss entirely. Vite Carl, you have your jagged knife. Feel free to make an attack with it. 17 will hit. Roll your damage. 9 will do the
Hey.
trick. This time, as you kind of make your way past,
Another
you lean it
decapitation.
out a little bit, and the blade's kind of going lower, and you watch it just cut across his belly entirely and spills his guts onto the tracks. And he just collapses into a pile as you slice through him on the way past. The archer behind him, you hear, and he begins to get very angry, and we'll see what happens on his turn. That being said, Gustav, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna use my perception to scout up ahead.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
That also a disadvantage.
Heartburn, yes, because you are poisson.
I'll roll the second
Poisson?
one.
Poisson?
So 10.
Yeah, with a 10, you're not able to see much, but you do see light ahead, and it stands out to you. It's not the flickering of torchlight. It is just a solid kind of bluish yellow light making its way in. Seems like you have found some kind of escape route, and it seems like sunlight is beginning to make its way through.
I'll call out to the rest of the group that there's light up ahead, but that I'm unsure if it's just the light in the tunnel or a way out.
Okay. That being your turn, Dusty, you're up. There is still an archer standing behind you who can probably get a shot in on you next turn. What are you doing? There's also 4 mephits currently targeting him.
Can I see the archer from where I am currently?
I would
Oh,
say
thanks.
probably no, you cannot. Okay, yeah, he passes out of vision for all of you.
Dusty's gonna ready in action in case the archer comes into sight again
Okay, all right, that'll be your turn, Xechas.
to shoot him.
What are you doing?
Okay. I can't see him because of line of sight, but I can see the big stack of 4 barrels. So I want to try to take my wand of magic missiles and hit the wall kind of in behind them to like blow them sideways and have them all roll down towards him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me say an arcana check for that.
I know it's normally an auto hit, but I'm not trying to aim it, so 16?
16 will do it. Hits the wall. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Sick.
I'll say that'll be enough, actually, with the 16 and the damage it naturally does. You see the wall collapse and fall and kind of push out the barrels. The barrels themselves break and fall apart, and this massive tumble of rocks all make their way towards the mephits and the goblins. So I need dex save from all the mephits.
Oh.
He's not going to make it. DC 12. Save. Hey, no save. Oh boy. Oh boy. You have advantage on something, Half Crow, right? Use it now or save it for later?
I will to save that last one. I want 3 out of 4. Come on, 3 out of 4. Son of a fuck. Nope. 2 of them don't.
2 of them don't make it. So they will take, along with the dude, I'm going to say a fairly catastrophic amount of damage. They take 20 points of damage each. Is one of the ones that failed the one that got run over by the cart?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Is that enough to kill him?
Yep.
Okay, so what happens when he dies, Ryan?
He explodes. But if it looks like it, there's no one around 5 feet of them, and are they immune to cold damage? Yep.
True.
So it does nothing to him.
It's okay. He doesn't survive that anyway. You all watch as the rocks crumble and collapse and fall into the chamber beyond where you were just at. You hear the sound of a goblin being consumed by rocks. You see 2 poofs of bright blue burst and ice shards shatter on the wall behind where you had just made everything collapse. I will say that was a substantial explosion, and you have taken part of the wall out. Xechas, I need you to roll me a percentile. If it's over 60, the cavern will start to collapse. Okay. You feel everything kind of shake and rumble. Some extra rocks fall down further in, but it does not seem like it is going to collapse at this time. You're able to continue along. Everyone back there is dead. So, in the cart, there's no goblins. Vikar, you're up. Anything you want to do?
No, I'm going to brace myself, same as last time.
Okay. You all brace, and for the sake of brevity, because we're getting up to about the 10 p.m. mark, you find no further resistance ahead. It seems like you have pushed deep enough through the mines and are now close enough to the surface, and the sunlight, with the goblins, are not too fond of. And as you kind of round a bend, you do one final right turn and go up one last really steep slope coming out into the bright sunlight above. You kind of have to close your eyes and hold them tight, as you have not seen the light of day for now several days, and the adjustment is almost painful. But as your eyes kind of refocus, you find yourselves in an abandoned mine yard. Cranes all collapsed on themselves, loading docks having rotted and fallen apart over time, 2 stone structures remaining, but in relatively bad repair. You see broken barrels and crates around, all with different types of rocks and ore in them, and as you guys all kind of adjust your eyes to the daylight for the first time in a while, that is where we will end today's session. I appreciate you guys all being here and joining us for this today. Everyone in chat, thank you so much. Kieran, thank you for joining us for the adventure. You and I will discuss what Father Gustav is going to head off and do after this, but you'll probably be parting ways with the party at this point as you all return to the daylight for the first time in some time. That was a really fun little side adventure that I could not have planned for. But everything from you guys finding the cave in the pit with Gum Gum has just been pure bullshit, and it's been so fun. It's been absolute shenanigans, and I've enjoyed every second of it. So thank you.
Oh, what a premise. This side adventure ended up with me becoming a partial deity to this.
Gum Gum the Kobold, it does refer to you as the Lord of Dragons or the Dragon Lord, and he is your faithful servant. You see him adjusting to the daylight, even like worse off than the rest of you. He does not like the sun at all. But I appreciate you
We'll make him
guys
some sunglasses.
for all being here. I think Chris is taking a quick bathroom break, so while he does that, I will pass the floor over to our good friend Ryan Carl. Say some words of wisdom for the people before we sign off for the night.
Oh my goodness, babies. Take the time you need every single time and never be afraid to reach out when you need it.
There you go. Like that. Everyone go follow Ryan.
Our friends are here, baby.
Got 900 follows the other day. That's super cool. It's super cool. It's super neat. So be sure to go show some love there. And in the meantime, I'm going to pass you along to JTB. What you got to say?
Yeah. So, keep an eye out for any streams I'm doing. Usually I post a notification in either the Purple House Discord or the Homestead Discord or various other Discords that I'm in. Pretty much where you're going to find any notifications of me streaming. So yeah, check those out.
Hell yeah,
that's pretty much all I got, really. That's all
Fair.
I do.
That was a long session.
Occasional streams.
A little sweaty and gross. I'm ready to chill for the night. Kieran, I'll pass it along to you. Say some words for the people. Thank you again for joining us, buddy.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me. This was a fucking hilarious adventure for the last 5 sessions.
Wasn't it, though?
Along those lines.
A killer time, dude. Always is having you here.
So yeah, thanks again for having me. For myself, not sure if I'll be streaming. I'll probably be on Wednesday, together with another friend of mine, Grim, playing some Tarkov, most likely.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, tune in for that. Other than that, good night. I'll have some good sleeps, hopefully.
Hell yeah, dude. I think Chris is otherwise occupied. So, I am going to go ahead and give you all a good animal or fun animal fact for today. And today's is the fact that slugs have 4 noses, apparently, according to this random picture I found on the internet. Take that for what it is. It's a thing. And it's not about penises today. We've changed it up. We've changed it up, guys. We've made progress as
It's
a
not
human
the same
society.
It's a different appendage.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I talk about horse dicks. Is that better? Did I fix it? Did I do it? Did the sign off good? Hell yeah,
That's pretty spot on.
It was pretty solid. Good impression. We're going to go ahead and raid out to Grim. He's doing some streams with Nerd Holla, who will be guesting on our stream in the very near future. So be sure to go and show some love there. See you guys later.